retard. No, she literally sent me a picture of the miscarriage.
Why would you come back, you dumb? Why
Stop. Steven, kick him. Get him
the out of here, man. Why the
Oh my.
What do you think is the goal? I mean, I can. They just make you look worse. So she says, unfollowed queen. Sorry, I didn't know he was evil. Why? Oh, also, hold on. Apparently Darius said on that stream that I gave him permission to make that tweet for the honor person. I don't think I ever did that, did I? I didn't say that on stream, did I? Uh-oh, who joined?
Dog, don't you think it's like retarded that like someone's asking me if I have permission from you to like talk to a girl? It's just retarded. I'm not being serious, Steve.
Oh,
like,
I don't know. Damn.
It's just autistic. Like this retard ass P is like, you said you weren't gonna talk to girls. Did you get permission from daddy? And like, I'm not gonna give a serious answer there. Like, why are you even taking it seriously and responding? It's like,
well,
it's
I think the weird issue is that it's just like every single person that I even remotely interact with, you're literally like tweeting and DMing them like 5 seconds after they've been on my stream.
It's funny. It's funny. People say, do the bit, Darius. Go do the thing.
Well, but it's not funny. You're not doing a bit. You're legitimately trying to like, smash, right?
Dude, I have had sex with 3 women that you've had sex with. Actually, I don't know if it's 3.
Stop! Whoa! Stop! Don't leak people's names. Damn. Okay. Chill.
This has been known, nigga. You know this.
No. Sure, I do, but I don't know if other people want their sexual histories being like outed.
Dude, we literally had a whole. Dude, you cannot be serious right now. There's 2 people I have had sex with that have been. Actually, no, sorry, 1 more person. And
yeah, no one is. We're not. No, the issue isn't us sharing sexual partners or whatever. The issue is just if you're DMing every single person that has ever been on my stream, which is a little bit.
Okay, watch your words, because DMing. I'm not DMing every single girl. I've DM'd.
Wait, when you tweet at them, you don't also send them DMs and stuff too?
Yes, unironically. Ask any. Dude,
wait, did you say ironically or on? Wait, what?
No, unironically. Yes, I don't DM. I just do my little tweets, and that's about it. That's all they goes to. If anyone messages me, it's because they messaged me first. I'm not even trolling. Dude, ask the Honor girl. Honor girl even said that she just thought it was funny. I didn't like try to get into her DMs.
Yeah, but I'm not retarded, okay? Right? The goal is you meme about it on Twitter, and then you hope they DM you, and then you pursue like a sexual relationship from there. It's just kind of weird if it's like every single girl that's ever passed through my stream. It's kind of weird.
You cannot say you hope. It's just what happens. People think I'm funny. And
yeah, but then it's not a bit though. It's like a legitimate like bid for.
If it gets to that point, yes. But it's only gone to that point with.
Sure, with that, you don't have to name people.
I think like 1 person, literally 1 person that I've done this bit to. And I can like message her the name, but that's like about the extent.
Sure, but I'm just saying this isn't a bit, right? It's not a bit then. It's like trying to smash.
No, if I was trying to smash, when I actually find a girl attractive, I will go and reach out to them privately and I will try to smash. What has happened is there's been like 1 or 2 girls that have thought I was funny through my Twitter antics and they've messaged me, but it's not a genuine way. I get what you're saying where you're like, okay, like you actually are trying, or this is a way for you to get into their pants. I'm just doing what people tell me the fuck to do because they think it's funny, and then if that turns into being like a stream thing, sure, but it's like if I was just like having a conversation with them on stream and then they were like, oh, let's talk afterwards. Yeah, I do my bit and see what happens, and then if something happens,
do my bit and see what happens means it's not a bit.
But I'm not trying to see what happens. I'm just trying to see if like someone, I guess, engages in a way that's like for stream, I guess. I'm not trying to like get into their pants. I have like, dude, I wish you could just see my DMs with women. I have autism. I do know how to flirt in real life for sure, but like these e-girls, I don't know how to talk to them. They start telling me about, like, they send me nudes and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I don't send nudes back. I've never once sent nude. I like on Discord or any sort of like fucking shit except for this one time. I don't know how to explain this. But I get what you're saying, but I think it's fucking weird for people to be like, oh, you need daddy's permission to do this. I'm like, dude, listen, Steven, you can think it's weird, it's fine, but going ahead and asking me like, oh, did you inquire Steven about this before you did? It's just like
fucking real quick, Darius, did you not say you were gonna stop doing this because you didn't get invited to shit at Twitch?
Who gives a dude? I did not get invited because of the fucking Twitter stuff. If you actually think I'm not getting invited to the Twitter stuff,
I'm just gonna ask you the question again. I'll just do the Destiny thing. Did you or did you not say you were going to stop doing this because it creeped Destiny out and he didn't invite you to TwitchCon shit?
Yes, and I did a Twitter thing again.
And then you did it. That's why I asked you if you had permission, because I thought maybe something had changed and I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, but you
and then
asking
you
me
kind
if
of half
I
lied, half joked, and said that he did give you permission.
Troll on Twitter, it's weird. It's a weird concept. I don't care if I said it. It's a weird thing to ask. Like, that's unironically what Mr. Girl says. Like you're having me do the exact thing where I'm asking Daddy if I can interact with this woman. It's a weird thing to ask.
No, I'm saying you said you weren't gonna do it because it creeped him out.
No,
you said you weren't gonna do it.
You asked permission.
And then so I asked,
weird.
did something change? Did you ask for permission to go back to doing this again?
This is what you're so impassioned about, by the way. Steven was roasting your ass earlier and tried to get, like, I think like 3 or 4 days ago, and you did not come into this fucking call as empowered as you are right now, you little bitch. But, and then second off, like, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but if Steven's going to...
Yeah, I respect Destiny. You don't get the same courtesy, okay? I've watched you fuck up too many times.
What?
I just said I come in here and I speak with an even tone to Destiny because I have some level of respect for him. You do not command that level of respect, okay? In any way.
Sorry, what is the... I don't understand what you think you're doing right now. You came to this call to be like...
I came in to point out that you're just making shit up. And now I'm starting to wonder, have you done the same shit to Xena where you come in and completely misrepresent what actually happened in another room?
I'm not doing this with you because it's not funny. And I know what you're getting at. All I'm trying to say is that you asked me if I asked Destiny's permission, and it's fucking weird.
Why did I ask you that, Darius?
Because of the context of me saying I wouldn't do that to Steve. I wouldn't, like, do it because it made Steve...
So I was asking you if something changed.
I don't know why me asking Steven would be the way... Like, how do you want that conversation to go?
You're just being literal when all I was asking you was if something changed with that scenario.
No. How do you want that conversation to go that's not weird?
You are just trying to take it completely literally when it wasn't meant that way at all.
You just respond to what I'm saying. How do you want the conversation... How do you imagine that conversation goes with me and Steven, where I can ask him if I can do a troll tweet?
The weird Twitter shit is kind of a part of my content, and I want to start doing it again. Can we be okay? Can we work out some way of doing that?
I've already talked to him about this, and his whole thing is literally that he thinks that, like, I like what he just said. He thinks that there's a way for me to get in with girls. There's no way of me changing that besides not actually messaging girls, which is what Anna even said. I didn't try to, like, actually go and flirt with her or get into her DMs after that. I just did my little tweet and then I moved on.
Okay.
So I don't know what you want me. So before, like, again, do you want me to, like, draft up the tweet, show it to Steven, and be like, hey man, should I, like...
No, you're trying to make this sound absurd. I asked you if something changed because you said you weren't going to do this anymore, and I don't want you to get kicked out of canvassing for being a retard on Twitter.
I'm not going to get kicked out. Dude, I've done my whole... that's literally what I am. I've done this whole thing for the entirety of my whole streaming stuff, and I've been invited to...
And then you said you were going to stop because it was f***ing up your professional relationships, so I asked you, had something changed?
This isn't fucking up my professional relationship. Steven, do you think this is tearing our relationship apart?
It might be. Wasn't this why you didn't get invited to stuff at TwitchCon, or that I don't want to, like, share?
No, you didn't invite me to TwitchCon because you literally said because of Xena stuff, because you were like having a whole bunch of drama.
Yeah, but that's like part of it, right? It's like I guess it's not directly related, but it's also...
It's always been a thing with me, dude. Like, it's always been a thing with me where it's like, Darius talks to the girl, da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like, it's not like it's something that's like...
You lost, Darius.
I don't think there's any issue... Okay, listen. I don't think there's any... Okay, what an awkward conversation. There's no issue with you talking to people. Nobody needs my permission to speak to anybody. But that's not what's being talked about here. What's being talked about is every single time I talk to a girl, literally every single time, and I know because my little autism squad watches, every time I talk to a girl, even if it's like for 2 minutes on Kick, you're in her chat, you're tweeting, and you're following her on Twitter afterwards. This almost always happens.
And I mean, and I would like you, if I was like legit not a streamer, if I didn't do stuff, I'd be like, okay, sure, it's weird. But the fact that like I am a streamer inside of your community and everyone does the thing, anytime there's a girl on, and it's like a relatively attractive girl, like Darius comes in, Farah gets on screen. I've never talked to Farah. I did the thing with Farah too. Never messaged that girl fucking privately ever in my fucking life. Fucking like every time there's a somewhat attractive girl on stream, people are like, Darius, do the bit. I'm like, okay, I'll do the bit. I'll do the fucking bit. But I think what matters, and I get how you would be uncomfortable and you would think there's something more nefarious there, but I think my track record has shown that I'm not like trying to actually get into these women's DMs. It's just...
Well, why? So what happened? What happened with Anna?
Anna, I just messaged her, but apparently Xena thought that I was trying to f her, so Xena went ahead and messaged her and made her uncomfortable.
Wait, so why would Xena messaging her? Why would that make her uncomfortable?
Well, sorry, because Xena told her. I don't know what Xena told her. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. But Xena has been like doing this like weird shit where she like messages people and tries to like warn them, and then talks about how I'm just like trying to like do shit to women. And I don't know what's going. I don't know exactly what's going on.
Okay, but if everything you're doing is just a bit, and now this other girl gets made feeling weird, and then she pops up in Discord, and you say, oh, well, actually, it's okay because Destiny gave me his blessing to hit on you.
No, okay, I'm not telling her that verbatim. I'm like, it's so absurd that I'm just like, what the f am I supposed to say? Like, someone's asking me, like, hey, what did Destiny give you permission? I'm like, dude, yeah, he gave me the like, yeah, dude, he said, like, go f Darius. Like, what the f am I supposed to say?
Well, but you're not just bringing this up randomly. It's like in opposition to Xena trying to, like, you know, blow up your spot, right?
Say it again one more time, sorry.
You're not just bringing this up randomly as like a meme or a response to a meme. You're doing it because Xena was trying to blow up your spot.
Well, no, I was responding to that because JSCOK was talking about, the initial conversation was like, about me in the tweet or something like that. And then I came in and then JSCOK was on my ass because he's like, from what he said, he's trying to protect me from myself or something. So he was like trying to clarify.
I just want you to not fuck up your life every fucking second you're on the internet.
Dude, if you really think
crazy?
that dude, I'm not gonna do that. Actually, I'm gonna ego the.
Right. Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah,
by the way, nice comparison to Mr. Girl with me earlier, by the way, when you're the one, just like Mr. Girl, who's in the DMs of every girl this dude fucks.
No, it's not talks to on stream, not fucks. Talks. I do not f every single person on stream.
Talks to on stream.
Yeah, I know you like to obsess over my cock and you imagine that, but that's not the case, but okay.
It's like, at most, 80%, okay?
That's not even remotely true, although I'm flattered that you think so.
I don't remember my point. We didn't talk about the Xena. I didn't even know that girl talked to Xena until later in the conversation after we talked about this. And then it was mentioned by her. So it wasn't like, it was a response. I wasn't like saying that as a response to like, oh, like, because she talked about Xena, I was like, oh, well, actually I have someone backing me up. We were having a conversation and then that came up and then Xena followed because that was like, that's actually where now my life is, where I have to now talk about Xena after like 3 minutes, everybody.
But weren't you literally like texting her while you were on Gisticle stream? Like telling her to finish the job?
I told her to kill herself. She should kill herself. Yes.
But,
I'll tell you right now. I told her to kill herself because she goes around in her Discord. She goes around to other people, and she's been like trying to get me kicked off stuff. And I'm like, dude, it's so frustrating for me because I've got a restraining order on her. I've done everything I need to do, and this bitch still tries to fuck with my life. She texted my roommate.
Your own restraining order?
My roommate like a couple days ago. What?
Are you violating your own restraining order by like continuously texting her and instigating and like continuing the situation? Like if you got a restraining order, just leave it alone.
I'm not gonna defend myself. I got fucking frustrated. I'm not instigating the situation. She's instigating. I'm getting fucking triggered the out, and then I'm rage doing stuff. I shouldn't be doing it. I 100% agree. I should not be doing that. But like, dude, I'm human, dude. When I have this woman like actually like up opportunities for me, like it's just like it's frustrating.
Wait, what opportunities?
What opportunities?
I was supposed to be on this Ice Beside thing, but because I got a restraining order on her, she's like trying to like talk to Steve. She talked to Ice, and now like everyone hates me. They don't want to talk to me anymore. And then like when she's they're like a whole thing with like all these other like she's just like talking to like.
From what I heard, Ice just doesn't want you around because.
Sorry. Here's the thing. Listen, and also with like this girl I matched with on Tinder. I matched with this girl on Tinder, and she like put her location to where I lived in Tinder, and then like she like matched with the girl, and then posted her like her shit on all over her Discord, and then messaged the girl saying that she's my baby mama or something. So the girl that I was supposed to hang out with and do content stream stuff with just like unmatched me on Tinder. Didn't want to interact with me anymore because Xena went out of her way to fucking like stalk people in my IRL life. That's not even related to fucking stream. It's just like it's not just like opportunity. Like the Ice Beside thing is whatever. Like it's like whatever. Like dude, like if this person wants to interact with Xena and wants to just like hang out with Xena, it's fine. But then it's like when I'm like in real life, people are just like she's like looking for people that are just around me. I'm interacting with, and then fucking with it. It's just like it's I don't know what to do. And yeah, I get frustrated when I see her trying to talk like I don't this Indian nigga or whatever on her Discord, and people send me images or whatever shit. It's frustrating to see that shit, and then see her also like going through my likes and like mentioning stuff on my likes, but then acting like she doesn't like interact with any of my stuff. It's just frustrating. And then while I'm actively getting kicked out of like opportunities, and then she's like trying to like with my roommate and like feed him lies about me. It's just like it's just weird, dude. It's just frustrating.
Wait, who invited you to that Ice thing?
Oh my god, dude.
Xena said that she invited him, and Ice doesn't want
the way this
works
verbatim is Xena was on some Jack Doherty stream where Ice Poseidon was there. Xena talked to Ice Poseidon about getting me on or something along those lines, and I went ahead, I messaged Ice afterwards and was like, yo, what's up? And he didn't know why the fuck I was messaging him, and then I was like, okay, so like, do you want me to, are we gonna do this, are you doing this like this fucking Fear Factor thing? And he's like, oh yeah. Then he goes and explains the situation to me, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then he's like, you can be on or whatever, blah 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 blah. After that, Xena does the weird shit with Tinder and like harassing the fucking people that are around me or whatever. So I go ahead, I get my restraining order, and then after that, she's like, she messages my roommates and to tell them like, oh, by the way, tell Darius he's not alone on Ice Poseidon's stream because he got the restraining order on me and he's trying to start drama. And I'm like, what, dude? I had to get a restraining order on you because you're ironically like you're fucking with people like not even related to stream now. You're just like you're posting the Tinder accounts and the Instagrams of people that aren't even related to fucking like real life like stream stuff. You're just like harassing me at this point. Like I don't know what else to fucking do. And that's what happened with Ice. That's almost like I think pretty much verbatim. And then her argument is that she got me on the Ice Poseidon show, and because we're no longer a thing, she has the ability to get me off the show or something. I don't know. But I told Ice even the restraining order, like, listen, it doesn't matter for this situation, because apparently Xena said she's going to go to Ice Poseidon's thing and compete. So I said, because it's a good opportunity for me to stream, I don't mind not, I don't mind tolerating it. But she's already like been messaging like Ice Poseidon and his girlfriend just about like stuff related to me. That's already like tainted everything. Even if I wanted to. Does that make sense?
I just feel like you're constantly like, even if everything you're saying is true, you're constantly like talking about her and messaging her to like kill herself and stuff. So you're not in a position.
I'm being harassed. It's hard not to, dude. Like I don't know what you want me to do when like my shit. Like I moved to Texas because I wanted to interact in this space as well. And then like I'm also like being like every single person I talk to, she's messaging. Every single person I'm trying to involve myself with that's a streamer, she's trying to get involved with. It's frustrating. Ginger Amoth girl, some fucking random ass girl, doesn't know this bitch at all, but now she's suddenly really interested because I did like a joke tweet at her, or she's in like our chats. Fucking my roommate, like her like talking to my roommate after I told her like, hey, just like leave me the fuck alone, and like messaging my roommate about like fucking random shit related to my life. It just doesn't make any it's just like why am I have to be encapsulated by this person?
Well, if you're right and she's crazy, just go through with your restraining order thing. But you going onto streams and saying that she should kill herself and stuff, regardless of whether you're right or not, it just makes you look unhinged.
I will continue to say she should kill herself. I hope I go to jail for it. She actually does. Dude, I don't. This woman is. What the worst I'm doing is telling her to kill herself. The worst she is doing is harassing people in my personal life. Like, yeah, I'll keep telling her to kill herself. She should end it. Dude, and if that's the worst thing ever, and that's so hard, yeah, dude, I swear to God, reverse the roles, dude. Like, make me a woman for like a day, and have a fucking nigga sitting there, like, contacting my whole family, threatening to kill me, sending them cutting themselves, like, threatening to jump off sending videos of her trying to jump off a bridge. Do that for like a day, dog, and you niggas are gonna go crazy. But because I tell this bitch to kill herself, you're like, oh, dog, no, you're doing it, no, you're instigating, no. Fuck you, bitch. Actually, unironically, fuck you.
I'm
telling you that dumb broad. She's like, dude, I'm in the fucking JSTOK shit court, and this bitch is like, oh yeah, I know your girlfriend. Dude, this bitch is just like, oh no, Darius, it's because you keep instigating. This bitch will not leave me alone, dog. And dude, I will tell her to kill herself every day of the week. It does not justify her interacting with people, like bothering people around me.
No one's saying that it justifies it, but just.
But you're telling me to stop, and it's like, dude, you have to understand. I'm like literally getting choked. I'm getting choked, and I'm punching the bitch in the face by telling her to kill herself, and you're like, no, you. This bitch gets on, and you literally are sucking her cock. You suck her cock. I saw your DMs. You're like, girl. Darius is talking all about you. I saw your shit, dog. Like,
literally, that's not even what I said. I said
you said verbatim, girl. He's talking about you. Darius talking about you.
Fucking dumbass.
Nigga, you doing that for?
Darius is talking about you because her and I were friendly. I'm new here. I don't know if she's fucking crazy or not. All I know is that she was friendly to me, and it felt slimy for me to be on a screen talking about her and not let her know ahead of time. I would do it for anyone.
It felt slimy for you guys brought it up. I didn't think dude, I wish I had the VOD right now. I'm pretty sure I didn't even bring that bitch up. You told me that you saw, she was saying this shit about me, and I was like, oh my God, this is like unironically Session and Sushi. Like, I come in, this bitch knows information about me, you shouldn't fucking know. But then this bitch has been going around, dude, what the, dude, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. How am I here? How does this happen to me every other month?
How does this happen to me?
Every month, dog. Every month. I'm done. I'm getting Adderall. I'm getting Adderall, and I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm gonna work at Costco my whole life. I can't do this shit anymore. Dude, you bitches are crazy. I hate all of you.
Do we have a Darius fan somewhere? Because I'm not like a big fan of dog piles, right? We got to have someone like bat for him because he's losing his mind.
No, in a real sense, like not even doing a bit. If I understand that I need to chill the fuck out, I need to just ignore it. But you're asking me to endure. You're asking me to endure, and 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 I can't endure any longer.
I never said that she was in the right. All I said was, if you're already in the process of going through with the restraining order and stuff, just go through with that. But you going on and like,
I know, I get that. But then because I got a restraining order, now I deal with getting exiled from like specific groups, and I get that. That's the trade-off I have to have, and I need to understand that and accept it and come to peace with that. I do genuinely understand. But you cannot, like, you can be like, grow the fuck up, whatever. Okay, cool, whatever. I'm asking for a slither of the same empathy you're giving to Xena to give to me in my situation.
Yeah, Darius, I think you deserve everything that's happening to you and way worse. And stop saying the N-word, you're brown. You're Indian, stop.
I'm Blarker. Fuck, dude, I'm so fucking triggered, dude. Oh, I fumbled, dude.
well, I'm sorry if you think I was being uncharitable to you. I don't know the situation enough. I was just speaking based off of what I
You're just doing the girls thing, and it's like, it's fine. Do the girls thing. It's cool. It's whatever. It's just like, don't pretend it's anything outside of what it is. It's a girls moment, and that's
what I said. That's what I said. I said she was friendly to me, so when her name came up on stream, I DM'd her and I told her that we were talking about her because it would feel slimy for me to not let someone who I was friendly know, and I would do that to anyone who I'm friendly with. And I never said that you were in the wrong or anything because I don't know
if I was like your friend or any of your friends, I would love to just see how many times you message your friends when you talk about them to other people. I'm pretty sure what you wanted was her little reaction because she's a little spicy Latina that loves to talk about tea, and you're a bored 20-year-old that needs excitement in your life. So as soon as you saw that there was drama going on, you were like, okay, I'm gonna go message this bitch and I'm going to hopefully get some excitement out of my life. That's what happened. Just say that. It's fun.
No, it's literally not. It's because she was on her Instagram story.
You think you're that girls with Xena to where you had to after 2 days?
She was on her Instagram story talking about how people were accusing her of faking an abortion and like a miscarriage and stuff. And
oh, also, I forgot about that. I didn't mention that, dude. She faked being pregnant by me. Who does that? Why? Well,
what's the point? When I messaged her and I asked her what happened, she like sent me some pictures and it compelled me to believe her, and I'm sorry if that wasn't the truth, but it just seemed sucked up to me. It wasn't a thing.
That's the crazy part. Why
May I talk? Can I talk?
I believe you now. Why not say, why does Darius even believe that she faked the pregnancy? Why not just why even say, oh, I believe her 100%? Like, I get it, like, she's a girls and it's like girl moment, but like, why even like take them? I'd be like, oh shoot, this is fact now. Darius is a bad person, and this is the problem I have with Kelly Jean. Same thing, says shit, whatever, not true, doesn't fact check it, doesn't care to.
What have I said that isn't true, Darius?
You call me a rapist.
I didn't say that.
Okay, cool.
Destiny.
Like, I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry. I don't really know you guys, but like when I saw
her enough
your
to
Instagram
take her
story,
side and assume that I
can I
was
finish speaking, please?
lying. Say something that makes sense, dude. Because you
Let
can't
me
just
finish a sentence, you fucking retard.
you can't do this thing where you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I just don't really know you guys, but you know her enough to take her side, and then like
Because he was literally sending me.
Yeah, and I can send you pictures
I'll just wait till you're done having your little meltdown, then I'll speak.
Dude, we can do it. I can do a 3-way call with you and Women's Health Clinic of Hialeah, or we can call any of the women's health clinics in Florida and Miami, Florida. None of them are going to tell you what Xena told me, how she had her abortion.
Darius, do you realistically think that this is helping your case right now, mate?
Wait, so did Xena actually have an abortion?
She sent me a picture of
her proof of having an abortion is images from 6 months ago when she had an abortion to, I think, Enzo's baby or something. I don't know, some other. And then she's like she did this thing where she has this channel called like Love of My Life, and it's dedicated to me. It's a weird fucking shrine thing. She posted a pregnancy test.
This is not going to help, is it?
When we did that troll pregnancy on
Darius,
Twitter.
May I speak?
Going out of your way to trigger Xena.
I'm in the middle of telling you why you should have just like asked me a question. 6 months ago.
Oh my god, you fucking retard, just let me say my piece.
What do you have to say? I believed her? Cool, we get it. You're dumb. Alright, let's move on.
You fucking retard. No, she literally sent me a picture of the miscarriage. I am new here. How the fuck was I supposed to know that she's lying?
Oh my god! Yes, she had a miscarriage. That happened. That did happen. It did not happen with me. And her sending you her nasty doo-doo draws with her nasty fucking period blood in it doesn't prove that. Also, was that weird? How do you not think that's weird? I'm sorry. Like, do you not think that's weird? Why did she send you a picture of her nasty doo-doo draws? Why do you have that? What is that? So how does that help you prove anything?
She was just talking on her story about.
You saw that? You hate me so much. You hate me so much that you saw.
What is this high-pitched voice? Jesus Christ!
And you said, "Fuck you, no, fuck you. I hate you. I hate you. Why are you trolling me?
What? Hello?
How do you, as a woman, see nasty doo-doo draws with period stains in it and say, "Yup, this is believable"? Like this. How does this like? I understand. It's like maybe actually, you know what? I changed my mind because it's so retarded. Why would someone lie about that?
That's what I'm saying. Why would anyone lie about that? So why would I assume that she was lying? All I said was,
why?
Hey, girl, I'm sorry that people are accusing you of lying because I'm not going to assume that someone's lying because I don't fucking know you people. I don't know if she has a history of lying or not.
But you have enough information to make it to just be like, okay, this is what happened. Instead of like, if you give a fuck, which you did enough to have a long conversation where she felt comfortable enough to send you her nasty ass period panties.
It wasn't a long conversation. It was literally just, hey girl, I'm sorry this happened to you.
Consuming information.
Oh my gosh, you...
No, all I'm saying is if you cared enough to continue the conversation with her, you maybe should have cared enough to like maybe just like have like a basic, like do any sort of like, not even just research. You could just say like, Darius, maybe this happened, maybe this happened. I don't know this nigga. This girl's giving me a lot of information. I haven't heard the other side, and then just leave it at that. But instead...
I've never talked to you before. Was I supposed to slide into your DMs and be like, hey, Xena said that she got pregnant by you and she got an abortion. Like, is this true? No, like, I'm not a part of it. I was just being friendly because she was posting on some sad stuff on her story. So I slid up. I was like, hey, girl, I'm sorry that you're going through this. I've had a miscarriage before. I know that it's, like, really hard and traumatic, and it can be, like, really hard on you emotionally. So I wanted to offer support to another girl. I don't know if she's wrong. I don't fucking know you people. And so I am sorry if you misinterpreted that, but I don't think that that means that I should have slid into your DMs and started asking you if
I'm not even saying that you should slide into my DMs. I'm just saying you shouldn't cast judgment just based off someone's one-sided story. And then it causes, like, literally, if you just even have to slide into my DMs, just ask Destiny, what the fuck is this? You'd probably be like, what the fuck? And then I'll probably just leave it at that. I don't think I've ever talked to Destiny about something and he's been like, you know what, Darius, you're actually 100% right. Even in this situation, he was asking me about the ice Poseidon thing because it sounds like I was just like getting vetoed from everything when she like has a pre-existing condition with like these people. So it makes sense that it's happening. It's just like frustrating for me or whatever. But it's like just casting judgment. It's just like, It's just
But
it's just
I
rhetoric.
realized if you had gone into the stream calmly and you would have started explaining your side to me, like, I would have listened 100%, but you just went in there screaming that she should kill herself. Like, it's very, very hard to,
Yes,
like, I don't know.
and I think all I ask is for so here's the thing: if Xena would have raped me, and I came to you and I was like, "This bitch raped me. This bitch raped me. I just got fucking raped."
God.
You would have been like, "Oh wow, you actually didn't come to me cool and collected, so you're kind of a retard."
What's she supposed to do? A DNA test, bro? Like,
no,
why does it matter if she had an abortion or not?
What she's supposed to do
Berging
is
about this for no reason.
you're supposed to do this, exactly what you did with Xena. A woman is speaking. Sit back and listen. I'm the woman there. I'm not a. Here's the problem. That's why I wish I was a woman. I wish you could sit back and listen. I'm black. I'm a black woman. Sit back and listen. Just listen to what I'm saying. I understand. I'm saying some things like kill yourself. I hate you. This girl's a bitch. But listen to what I'm saying in between the anger, which is this bitch is a liar. She's lied multiple times.
Darius, I'm so sorry. My whole point was just to say, I don't know who's in the right or wrong.
But you did act like that.
It's just the way that you were conducting yourself was really unhinged, and you were just going and screaming and yelling, and it's very hard.
Your nasty period doo-doo draws isn't unhinged at all. It's actually very factual. Like, do you not like if I asked a girl for proof that they were pregnant to a specific guy, and they sent me a fetus, what the f does that prove to me?
Was I supposed to like ask her for more? I don't understand what more I could have done in this situation. Just let me ask you.
I'd be like, okay, interesting.
Should I have gone to you and like showed you the picture and been like, hey, is this real? Or should I have asked her for more proof?
Steven, do you want to see the doo-doo draws? She posted publicly. It's on her Discord. She actively has it in the Discord dedicated to me, where it says Darius, love of my life. You can check it in her Discord if you want to join. It's a picture of her nasty period doo-doo draws right there for everyone to see, and it correlates exactly to her saying that she had an abortion by me.
It's like a clot.
Yes,
I'm just asking you.
Yes,
Darius, what should I have done differently?
I'm not saying that it's not.
What should I have done differently? I'm asking you so that I know, because you're saying that I'm being biased, and I'm just genuinely asking, what should I have done differently? What could I have done?
Nothing. You shouldn't have casted judgment. It sounds like you casted judgment. It sounds like you had already a preconceived notion of who I was and what I was about prior to me even coming in there frustrated. You already listened to her. You already unfollowed me as soon as she told you to. So yeah, I mean, I think it's very reasonable for me to make the claim that you didn't just listen to Xena and then move the fuck on, because that's easier, or you wanted to do it for whatever fucking.
Is it possible that maybe this girl and I were friendly in DMs, and then she messaged me? She was like, "Hey, girl, just so you know, you follow my ex."
Okay, actually, no. Let me ask you this: was she friends with you prior to following me?
Yeah, she messaged me after the Kelly Jean thing. What?
When did she message you?
We became neutrals after the Kelly Jean fallout, and we had just like talked. She was like, "Hey, like."
Wait, are you talking about when I was in that call like a week ago?
When I was there in person with Steven and Kelly Jean and I.
What do you mean the Kelly Jean fallout? You mean when I was in the call as well?
What?
Was I not in that call?
What?
No, I didn't actually. No, I forgot. I came in to ask Destiny a question, and people were telling me to raise you up, and I didn't do it because I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy.
No,
I wasn't in that call. I remember. My bad. I'm confused. My bad. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that same day, by the way, you did follow me. By the way, just so we're clear.
Yeah, and then she just messaged me. And she was like,
immediately was very interested in you after that. And then immediately you became much more interesting in her eyes, and then she talked to you, and then that's how it went. So it's fine. It's all good. It's not. There's no correlation at all.
I don't understand what I could have done differently. I was friendly with this girl. She was like, "Hey, girl, just so you know, this guy's my ex."
A girl messaged you, Schizo posted about me. You unfollowed me because you listened to her Schizo post because girl vomit.
She didn't
And then
even go
she went
into
ahead and
detail.
posted her
She was
fast
just
and
like,
shitty
"Hey, this
porn.
is my
And then
ex."
you accepted everything she said, and then we moved on. Listen, that's fine. It's okay. You can just say that's what happened. You could say you just trusted her more because she has a bigger follower count than me, maybe, or maybe maybe it's like a girl's thing. Maybe it's a girl's. Maybe it's just like you just felt more comfortable around a girl, and then that's fine. It's fine. I don't know why would be this weird thing where you're like, oh, like I could have just done so much different. Like I could have just like what could I have done differently? Like what you could do, there's nothing else I could have done here. There is other stuff you could have done here, which is just like not engaging with a psychopath that's schizo posting to you about random shit.
She didn't even schizo. She just said, "Hey, this is my ex-boyfriend." I felt like slimy following some.
Why would she even message you that? What's the point there?
We were mutual. I don't. Okay, maybe I'm wrong, and this doesn't happen often in like the streamer community. But like in real life, if I was friendly with a girl and then she saw that I followed her ex-boyfriend and she messaged me saying, "Hey, this is my ex," I would unfollow him. That doesn't seem weird to me.
It was within the first 24 hours of you following me, her knowing you, and everything happening at once. You finding out who she is. This all happened within 24 hours, and within those 24 hours, she's messaging you about me. Do you not think there's maybe like an ulterior motive there? Or maybe when she's messaging you, you're like, why the fuck is this random girl messaging me about her fucking ex-boyfriend?
She had
Dude, no, you guys
already messaged me before. We had already had a conversation, Darius, not about you, just we were becoming friendly. Then she saw that I followed you somehow. She was like, "Hey girl, just so you know, this is my ex-boyfriend." I unfollowed you because me personally, I would feel a little weird if my new friend was following my ex-boyfriend. And maybe it's just like that in like IRL situations and it's not like that in the streaming world, and I'm sorry if it came off as shady, but there wasn't any like wrong intention with it. Like I don't like I don't understand what you like what?
I don't know how you just don't get it. I generally don't. What are you missing?
Oh, okay. Caught up. We're done. Let me get a Red Bull real quick, and then I don't know what we're doing, but we'll do something.
I mean, I don't know. I just thought that she was like being friendly to me, and I don't know.
She probably was.
So, what?
She picked Xena, Darius. Is it really worth all of this just for that, right?
All I want is for her to. I like right now in this exact moment. I don't know why you keep doing this thing where you're acting like there's just no other thing that could have existed where you could have done where you don't try to just like pick sides after 24 hours of interacting with somebody. And I don't know why.
Some people do. Everyone's different.
It has nothing to do with the streamer world. It has nothing to do with any sort of world. This is just like life. Like someone starts messaging me randomly, like this girl I met like let's say 48 hours ago, and starts saying like, oh, my ex, you work at the Starbucks and my ex comes by all the fucking time. Just know there. I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do about that? Like, what do you want me to you want me to like ban him from the Starbucks? What the fuck do you want me to do? You acted because you were like, oh, I want to be cool with you, girl, and like you don't fucking know this bitch. You've known her for 48 hours. You didn't know if she was crazy. You didn't know what was going on. You don't need to message me. You don't need to ask me about anything. You could just be like, I don't know why the fuck I'm being forced to do stuff that I don't really know this chick, and I'm just not gonna like. I'm after like 48 hours, she's trying to pretty much like strong arm me into like either unfollowing her ex or I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. I'm fucking losing focus. I'm retarded, dude. You get what I'm saying? People get what I'm saying.
I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings or if
Nigga, okay, stop.
Or if you misinterpreted my.
Stop. Your apology is not an apology. You're just like trolling me, and it's getting annoying now. Now I'm frustrated.
Can someone else maybe explain this to me and like articulate his words better? Because like I'm
You didn't do anything wrong. You thought he was unhinged and you unfollowed him on Twitter. He's just fucking coping.
You thought I was unhinged based off some other person's like.
I never thought you were unhinged.
Because because I'm. Let me just, dude. Okay.
With people my age, it's very common to like not want to follow like your friends' exes. I don't know. I don't know if it's not like that in like
Xena's like, what is your age? Are you like 19?
I
What do you mean
mean,
your age?
but then look, in the case that like Xena was like manipulating me and stuff, like I don't like. What did you want me to do?
Okay, I'm no, no. I've said it like 16 times. I just want you to not to cast judgment or not do actions or listen to negotiate with terrorists. Some random person just started messaging you. I would have like took like 5 minutes to just go ahead and like maybe not just like make actions, just like see what the fuck is going on before you went ahead and did things. Like you
But
follow all of me.
Darius,
I
have you ever
think-
considered that maybe
Jesus.
maybe if you and I would have had like a regular interaction?
I don't give a fuck if you unfollow me or not. The issue right now, the problem where it went more is where like I'm now in a call with you and you're like, oh, I'm hearing all this stuff about Xena, and you feel like you have to message Xena, and you're doing this weird thing where you're like fibbing and you're like, oh, I just felt like I was being shady. No, you were just bored and you just wanted drama. You just wanted like some weird like entertainment for the next 30 minutes. I just wish you just were being honest with the situation. You're like, oh, I just feel really close to Xena. I feel like I just had to message her because Darius
You're whining about her judging you
What?
whilst you're judging her. Like,
because that's look, I'm talking about her exact actions and what happened. She doesn't even know who the fuck I was and cast judgment on me. So
you don't
I'm
know who
judging
the
her.
fuck she
on-
is, and you're doing it right now. You genius.
If I was on any stream
It's-
and
you- you-
anyone that I was
you-
friendly
you
like
are
came up and they were the
legitimately a
topic of
angel.
discussion, I would message them. It's not a Xena exclusive thing. It's just like a me thing. It would feel slimy for me to be on a stream talking about someone and not let them know, because what if they want to hop in and defend themselves and they want to know? It's not anything shady. I don't understand why you're looking so.
Girl,
Not everyone is
what about
content
you?
brained like you are.
You're fucking have a bag of hot chips on you. Like, why are you acting like it was just like some weird like alert? Like, what is this? Why? I get what you're saying, but it wasn't like the way you. I'm pretty sure if you leak her messages with her, it's not like, oh, I just wanted to let you know because Darius is like doing this, and I really just don't want to like betray you for real. I'm pretty sure your messages are literally just her schizo posting about me, you going like, yeah, he seemed a little crazy, and then sucking that clit. And I'm like, I'm 1000% sure what's happened. That's what happened.
Okay.
You can post them if you want. Like, you can prove me wrong. Like, you can just tell her, like, hey, yeah. Like, you could have shown after that message where you say, girl, he talking about you. Obviously,
You
your
just
messages.
said, girl, Darius.
No. Your messages afterwards should be, yeah, I just wanted to figure out what was happening. I was, like, super confused by the situation. And I'm sure it's not a mutual shitting on me fest. You can post them. It's fine.
I'm not sure if she wants like that leaked, but if she
what's the problem though? It shouldn't be anything though. It should just be you literally just like not trying to be involved because you're just not involved. You just want to make sure like,
leaking private messages is not doing that, is it?
Dog. Okay, you know what? I deserve everything that I've ever done because I interact with these women. There's a weird
Darius, but then okay, if Xena's like this, if Xena's this horrible person and she's lying and she's manipulative and she knows that, and like you know that she is, like why aren't you like extending any charitability to me and thinking like, oh, like if she's manipulative, maybe she's manipulating her. Like why do you think that I'm being malicious?
I wish you would just say that. I'm just getting frustrated because I wish you would just say that. Just say like, hey, I am being manipulated. I was like,
I don't know that.
Don't say I'm being manipulated. Sorry, because that sounds like that makes you cast judgment on her. Just be like, listen, I just wanted fucking entertainment. This is fucking funny as fuck, and then move on.
But it wasn't for entertainment. That's the thing. I
what
don't.
Else is it for? Why would you like?
I've already explained
you're so
it.
close to this bitch, you don't know her.
I was just trying to be friendly. Like I'm not content brained. It wasn't fueled by that.
And is warning this girl about her ex-boyfriend talking about her.
What?
Like you think being friendly is warning her ex? Sorry, warning her that her ex is talking about her.
Yeah, because I've known
Dude, it's fine. It's like the whole thing is like it's fine. It's fine to like want to have some funs. Like it's fine. It's like it's just like it's.
But I don't like the mischaracterization that you're giving me, that I was like doing it for entertainment when it wasn't like that, and I've explained it to you like many times.
The mischaracterization that I'm having, okay, if you're just saying you're just trying to be friendly to her, that's cool, whatever. Awesome. Okay, it just doesn't rub that way at all.
I just like, but I asked you like what, like, could I
you've
have?
done better, which was to just do nothing. Literally, if some person just starts messaging you about that stuff, just be like, "Oh, okay, interesting. I'm listening and I'm learning, but I'm not gonna. I don't know anything about this, so just like either ask somebody else, a third party that's not involved, like Steven, talk to him. There's no problem. Probably like saying something or just saying like, "Hey, like they're fucking crazy. Stay out of that shit." And then you would just follow suit and stay out of the shit, and you're fine.
Okay,
But instead,
well,
someone told you, "Hey, this is my ex." You wanted to be friends with them, so you went ahead and listened to what they said, and then you then believed everything else they said, and then that's just it. You picked a side, which is fine. It's just like just say that that's what you did. You didn't like you weren't some like non-acting person.
okay, well, I'm sorry, and I'll try to do better next time. But I don't like the I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
It's totally fine and understandable. Like, basically, you barely knew Xena or Darius, but Darius came in and was talking mad amounts of shit about Xena, saying she should kill herself and stuff, and you gave Xena a heads up. It's not even weird. It's literally like normal.
Darius, if the roles were reversed and you and I had become friendly first and then Xena jumped in a call and was talking about you, I would have messaged you too. It was not a personal thing. It was just like a moral thing for me. I would have done that for anyone, but I'm really sorry if it came off as shady, and I will try to be more mindful about the way that I conduct myself in the future in situations like this.
You are not punky, man. What is this? What is this? Like I'm sorry. I'm getting like triggered, dude. I'm sorry. Listen. I accept your. I accept it. I accept it for real. It's good. This sounds like this sounds like malarkey right now. I'm not even trolling, but yeah, sure.
Wow,
so,
guys.
Glad we got that resolved.
Just curious because I'm trying to understand everything. Because there's so much going on here. Why would you even give a fuck if some random girl that you're doing a bit with removes you or stops talking to you?
I didn't care, which is why I didn't engage with it or do the whole thing. What I got frustrated by is when I got onto the call and then immediately we were talking about how she was messaging Xena, and that just like triggered like I had like a Sejin moment, unironically, and like I got heated, and I was like, dude, this bitch needs to kill herself, because it's not just Anna that I've heard her messaging about privately. It's even with my roommate. My roommate shows me his phone sometimes, and I see that like, oh, like she's like sitting in there saying all these like weird random lines about like random situations that he has no business lying about, and it just frustrates me. I hear
supposed to just assume that she was lying? She's like telling me about her crazy ex, and then her and I have been friendly.
Okay, I don't know why we're going back onto this.
You're not
supposed to assume anything. You just hear that this woman's crazy. She's telling you a whole bunch of stuff. Just chill.
But I hadn't heard that she's crazy.
Just sit back and wait. That's all I'm asking. And I was in the middle of a fucking thought. Dude, why the fuck am I doing that? Dude, all I think that you should have done is just not like cast judgment. But you already did cast judgment. That's it. That's what happened. You cast.
You're
judgment.
whining that like Xena privately like says shit about your character, but you just publicly say it to thousands of people. So like, what's the difference at this point?
Have you like been missing? Like I've been having to deal with this woman talking about me on all other.
You both talk shit about each other. That's the fucking point, and you both won't stop speaking to each other because you're both retarded. So like nobody really cares.
It's one thing if I'm saying Xena is crazy, she's a crazy psycho bitch. It's another thing if Xena's going. Dude, this is why I cannot stand your annoying ass. It's one thing if she's going out of her way to message people around me, do self-harm related suicide things to people around me, message my fucking random girls that I have on Tinder in my area to like prematurely do stuff with them about it, or like she's trying to like exile me from other people. I'm not like messaging other people about Xena so that way they can exile her. I'm not messaging Anna.
You don't have anything to exile her from.
Girl that was nice to me. She was like, "Hey, this is my ex. I just didn't want to be a bad friend. Like I genuinely just unfollowed you. If you and I had any interaction and we became friends, I would probably follow you back." I don't understand. Was I supposed to assume that she's lying or like being bad faith? Like
how are you not getting it through your fucking skull? All I'm asking you to do is just all I think you should do. In these situations where you don't know the fucking bitch, it's just like not interact, not like start doing immediately what she tells you to do. You're her friend now, and now she's telling you to like do fucking random shit, and you're just like, okay, yeah, and you're believing everything she fucking says. That's it's just weird. It's like not like it's not weird. I guess it's just like normal what girls do. But,
Can
like,
I clarify what is like the worst thing that Anna did? Did she unadd you and like just like took
she didn't do anything bad. She just wants to keep talking about what she could have done better. And I'm like,
why do you think?
Because you keep saying that I was like being bad faith, so I
hold on, Darius. Darius, why do you think when I came in, I assumed that Anna had done something bad?
Because she keeps wanting to talk about what the she could have done better. And I already told her, listen, you just decided to do girls. You want to do anything better? Just don't do anything. And then she wants to keep talking about this conversation about
the reason that I assumed that Anna had done something really bad
I'm in trouble
because of the type of like energy that you're bringing to this. When she's like apologized for unadding you, I mean, like, you're right, I guess I should have paused rather than you being like okay and moving on. You like keep circling around, which is like I can't help but wonder if some of this anger that you're taking out on Anna has more to do with your frustration about Xena. And I'm not dismissing your frustration about Xena.
Okay, I'm not gonna do I'm not trying to like be negative to you right now, like in any way, but like no shit, Sherlock. Like, yeah, I'm frustrated in general about the situation. I'm barely not even remotely mad at Anna or whatever. I'm just like, bro, you just like could have like not have just like interacted, like you could just not have like tried like started like believing things that this woman's saying to you off the get-go, and then just like then now saying like, oh, I didn't want to have any part of it, I didn't want to take any sides. Like,
isn't Anna like brand new to the internet space though? Like, has she really been a part of like
this like she is not new to the internet space, bro. She deleted her Twitter. I'm pretty sure you
So what I'm saying is that I think it's reasonable for a girl to get notified about some like weird stuff and just try to pull back in general, especially if like you and Anna weren't super close to begin with.
Pulling back is not acting, but you're involving yourself in it. Now she's unfollowed me. Now she's going on the thing and on streams and talking about how Xena's talking to her about me. Now it's like now you are picking a side. You're not pulling back. You're involving yourself. If she would have just didn't do anything, it was just like, okay, crazy, that would have been fine. But instead, she that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Like Sejin, the situation with Sejin happened because that was like, oh, now Sejin's talking about how he knows more private information than me that he should know. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Why are you even doing this? That's the issue. And like this is all resolved if people just like don't just like sit there and do shit. Don't like sit there and start pulling triggers.
Did you privately DM Anna about any of this before?
No, because here's the other thing too. I can't DM girls, or I'm being weird. So like, even if I was like, hey, I want to talk. Also, I'm not gonna do that. Here's the thing. This is the difference between me and Xena. I'm not gonna message people so I can sway their opinion, because I'm not trying to sway anybody's opinion. I just get frustrated that I have to deal with it. That's it. I don't want to.
Yeah, I understand that, but the moment you start hearing her talking about you on stream, couldn't you just DM and be like, hey, I just wanted to check in. It seemed like we had a friendly relationship.
I didn't know what happened. And once I found out it happened, I got fucking frustrated, because on top of this, I'm dealing with the random, like, the suicide shit, where she's, like, sending my roommates her cutting her wrist, and then, like, sending it to my roommates and me through email, because I blocked her ass. And then also, on top of that, I'm dealing with the fucking Ice Poseidon shit. And then she's going on other fucking streams, and then also I'm dealing with the abortion shit, where I have to where she's fucking lying about aborting aborting a child, like for no fucking reason. So yeah, I'm mentally breaking, because I'm getting frustrated. So yeah, I understand. Like, I didn't handle it the best. I probably could have been like, interesting, and maybe DM'd her. Same thing I could have done with Sejin. Probably could have been like, Sejin, sounds like you have some things wrong. Problem is, he was being kind of snarky, so I kind of went off on him. But like, and Anna was not being snarky about it. She was just like, oh, okay, like, I just I'm hearing some things. So,
yeah. I think so. Like, a lot of this stuff,
like,
I think is super fair. Like, I'm not dismissing like your frustration with like the X situation at all. Like, at all. Just to be clear, I'm not in any way wanting to question that. The part that I'm coming in kind of questioning is like, I don't know how much it's benefiting your situation right now by coming at Anna. And like, yeah, I guess Anna could have not unfollowed you, and I guess Anna could have like waited longer before she like weighed in. But like, to be honest, that's like small nothing potatoes compared to the actual stuff that it sounds like you're dealing with. And so I'm worried that by you doing this, you're like digging yourself a deeper hole.
The conversation just keeps going though, because because she wants to know what she could have done better, and I'm like, dude, it's like I get why you did what you did. I'm not even like fucking mad at you. I'm not mad at all. We ended up having this conversation. Well, I sound mad because I'm like really mad about the fucking the situation in general, that I have to like even like hear this from other people, but like I'm not like it sounds like I'm more angry at. I guess I can just just chill the fuck out. But it's like, again,
it sounds like you're really, that was my read coming into it and like listening on stream, is that you're really pissed at.
Well, I'm getting frustrated with Anna as time's going on, and she's doing this because she's not just like everything that no one's backing me the fuck up, dude.
Because you want me to admit that I was doing.
Every time you apologize, you're doing this thing where you're like, I'm sorry that I made you feel some type of. I'm like, bruh, like just
sure. I feel like your reaction. I'm not dismissing that you're frustrated with the situation. I think it's fair. To be honest, as somebody who's been like somewhat more involved, you and Xena have both done a lot of fucked up shit to each other constantly. And months ago, we talked about you guys like cutting it off and taking space, and both of you keep breaking this, right? So like, I understand that you're super frustrated, but also like the solution to this isn't kind of disproportionately taking it out on Anna, even though like, yeah, I guess Anna couldn't have been like as much of a girl's girl as maybe she was. She could have like been more objective. Like, sure, fair, but that's like, that really doesn't matter in the scheme of things, in the scope of like what you're talking about, right?
Darius, if you had sent me screenshots of her telling you to look at yourself and stuff like the way that she did, I would have taken your side too, and I'm sorry for not being more objective.
I don't want to be like I what you're asking me for is like to do something that I don't want to have to message people privately about situations like this. I don't want to
just do it publicly to 10,000 people
okay,
instead.
And I'm sorry.
Unironically, that's what I have to do, because I don't want to be the one to message people privately. If I have something to say about somebody, or if I need to go out and talk about the shit, I'm just gonna Kelly Jean, why have you killed yourself? You're like 30 something years old, done nothing productive in your life besides be Jan's suitcase toy. Fuck off! Kill yourself! Kill yourself, please! Fucking holy shit, dude! Fuck you, retard!
Okay, let's show and care. We like everybody to survive in here. Okay.
Fuck me, dude. Like, yeah, I would rather publicly post stuff and let people know, hey, this is what's happening, this is the situation, and then go from it there. Yes, then be snaky or weird and try to like hide the lies and the shit that I'm trying to manipulate in the fucking shadows. Everything I talk about, I will talk about.
Once considered that his unhinged behavior might be why people want to unfollow him.
The problem with doing all of this publicly is now you have like so many, like any drama that moves to public, there are times and places where like you do need to clear the record and you do need to address that. And I understand that as streamers in this space, as people who are very unhinged about me, right? I understand that. The issue is that as soon as you do that, you are necessarily inviting in almost infinite amount of like chaos and uncontrollable factors, which is going to make the problem 99 out of 100 times way, way worse. So I'm not saying that you can't be public about any of this. I'm saying coming on here and kind of being disproportionately upset with Anna, to be honest, makes you look like super unfair and unhinged. And if I'm being honest, it also makes people like nervous about like whether they should collab with you and like wanting to support you and stuff, which I don't want to see happen.
Yeah, so is Darius going to get a babysitter for the canvassing event then?
I do. An anvil needs a drop on you. You need to die in a cartoon. I'm not even trying
don't take the bait.
I want to fucking die in the most funny way possible, because you are giving me fucking nothing ever, dude.
I will outlive you, Darius. Don't worry about that.
What?
She said she's gonna just ignore her. She said she's gonna outlive you. She's just baiting him. Okay, well, be good, kids. I'm off.
Thanks, Evan.
Wow.
Back me up.
No, you're inviting all this shit on yourself. You keep getting involved with all these crazy people. The drama spills over, and then you message every person on my stream, and then you roll it over to them. This is all self-serving.
I don't even meet, dog. I don't even meet you. No, I don't. Dude, I didn't even come in here like that, though. Like, come on. Like, dude, like, I'm not even trying to be. Listen. I know that I get involved with the people, but like, and I involve myself with these people, and the shit happens, and then shit goes wild.
I'm just saying that you're like screaming at this person to be like, oh, why don't you admit what you're doing or whatever. But then you're also saying like, oh, this is all just a bit. But it's not a bit. If it's a bit until it's not a bit, then it was never a bit. It's just...
What the f*** are you talking about? It's a bit. Dude, I don't give a f*** if she unfollowed me or not over the Xena stuff.
You clearly do. You care.
No, she's trying to have a dialogue with me on how she could do stuff better. I'm like, yeah, if you want to do stuff better, just don't fucking sit there and suck the dick of other people. Like, what do you want to say?
But I don't think you are invested in whether or not she handles drama better in the future. I don't think you give a f*** about that. You're upset because...
about it.
Okay. I don't think that's
true. I don't
true.
give a fuck how she does it. But she's talking to me. She have a conversation with me. That's the conversation we're having for some reason. So yeah, I'm gonna respond. Like, yeah, if you wanted me to talk to you about how you could deal with psycho people better, yeah, just maybe don't be involved at all, or don't interact, or don't do what they say. I don't know what someone supposed to say.
Was I supposed to know that she's psych? Like I don't know.
Honestly, yes.
I was supposed to psychically know that she is like quote unquote crazy. I was supposed to know that.
Here's the deal. I can't talk shit because listen, I had unprotected sex with this woman. I was in a relationship with that woman. So like, and I obviously didn't take the fucking advice, and I didn't fucking listen. So I'm not really the one to fucking talk because I'm a fucking retard. But like, I'm just saying, whenever someone like, even when she tells me about her exes when we got into a relationship, I took everything with a grain of salt. I was like, listen, she's talking to me about this. I'm just gonna let her actions show me what it's all about or what's happening here. And within 3 months. The situation found out that these niggas are blessed to not have to deal with this currently. So
wait, what's happening in 3 months?
I said within the 3 months of my relationship with her, I figured out that.
Oh, why not just like completely cut off like all contact and just stop ever talking about or talking to or?
Yeah. Enough people have asked him to do that.
That's what I did, Steven. This is what I've done. But the problem is that when I've blocked her, perma-blocked, not mention her fucking name, what ends up happening is she gets mad about offhanded comments and kick chats that I don't even care about or see. She messages my roommates or random people or her mods to go message me. Then she will self-harm and talk about how she's going to like kill herself to other people in my house who are now telling me.
Wait, why do you think she does that though?
Huh?
Why do you think she does that?
Because she gets a reaction. I take the bait.
Yeah, but then like why not just stop? Just ignore her. Just tell people like, hey, I don't care about message from Xena. Like we're done with our shit. Like and then be done.
Well, that's where I've gone to now. Then now the problem is just that it's with her now. Now her strat is just to talk to people privately about things and then try to like make it so that way people are exiling me from certain situations. And that's just like, or
what have you gotten like exiled from, like meaningfully?
I mean, the IP2 dice Poseidon thing is pretty. I think that's pretty bad.
Yeah, but wasn't that a thing that she originally even got you the connect for? Like,
I guess, but like the thing is, like I can interact. I'm not even trolling. With or without her, I would have been in that. I could have been that spirit regardless. I live right in the area, and I could have just like I have the. Okay, this is gonna sound so bad. It sounds so autistic, but like I have a way to contact him already. So if I wanted to go, if he's doing an event in here, which he posted a tweet about, I could just contact him. So it's like even if I wanted to have that ability to do it myself, I
wait. Then why not just contact him now? Why isn't it happening?
Because she's already tainted. Because she's already tainted it.
Does that...
I did do it until now. Until now, the thing has gotten to the point where now it's like bad. I can't like recover.
But you're saying you have all this compelling evidence of her being crazy and like you being in the right. So wouldn't you just logically be able to show that to them?
For me to just message someone and be like, "Hey, dude, here's all the things that Xena has done to me. That's why I had to get a restraining order, and this is why I really don't think people should interact with her." Like it just gets.
If you want to be in an event
this is why I do it publicly, because I'm like, if somebody wants to know, they can just go look. Well, you're asking me to fucking like message someone randomly about Xena.
Well, isn't that kind of what happened though? Like what? Like when Anna unfollowed you on Twitter, why not just like you were clearly upset afterwards? No.
I didn't give a fuck. I was like, oh, okay, interesting, and I made like a joke meme tweet, and then like that was like.
Okay, hold on, wait. I'm sorry. When you said you didn't give a fuck, so after she unfollowed you and you tweeted in all caps, she unfollowed me before I was able to make a banger. Please give me one more chance. I was sick, please.
Wait, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm sitting there like? And like, oh, dude, I can't believe it, dude. Like, be serious, dude. Like for like a minute. Do you think I was like, oh, I noticed she unfollowed me. And I was like, I didn't even get a chance to like, do my bit. And then I was like, extended. I'm not like mad, nigga. Although I did put the pieces together, I was like, okay, probably it's because of Xena. Which I think the thing, I'm right, and I'm like, oh wow, why am I right? Why do I have to be right about this? But it's not like I'm like fucking like, are you trolling? Just because I typed in caps doesn't mean I'm fucking mad.
But I don't understand why then you wouldn't just like message me or say something to me like, hey, like I don't know what you heard from Xena, but this is a situation.
I didn't know. I didn't fucking know. I didn't fucking sit there and like look it up. I didn't want to fucking sit there and message you about my ex. That's fucking schizophrenic. When someone else does that, I don't like it. So I'm
Why
not
couldn't
gonna
you just say that maybe the messaging about the ex, maybe that's all part of the bit?
Bro, you're gonna get fucking flat, dude. What is? Are you trolling me? Are you doing a bit?
What, couldn't it just be part of the bit?
Yeah, you want my bit to be that I'm like stalking. Now I'm stalking Xena with all these other random people and schizo posting about it. Like, here's the thing: I'm now I'm not even schizo posting because I confirmed. I think about it for a second. I'm like, this could have been a reason, and then I find out later. Oh well, okay. Well, I'm not doing any actions. I'm not trying to make any steps towards it. I'm not making judgment. But then I find out. I'm like, okay, well, that sucks. That fucking sucks. Dude. Yeah, I'll make it part of my bit where I message every single woman that I interact with about Xena going forward.
Well, I mean, like, that's pretty close to the current bit you're doing, right? I mean, it's like not that wild. If the current bit is like spam any girl who's on streams like chat room with weird messages and then tweet in all caps like flirty, provocative messages, like, isn't it all what?
Steven.
How is it what?
How am I spamming?
Well, I've seen, like, anytime even if I just, like, host a random girl, if we're on Kick and somebody's like, oh, you should host this person, I host them. Bro, I've literally watched this happen where you show up in their chat, you start typing, and then you follow them on Twitter, and then you send unhinged tweets in the hopes that they, like, respond to you.
Can you name one?
Oh, let me look through my history. I don't remember all the people. Yeah, damn.
What?
Wait, did it happen with Merc or whatever?
Nigga, do you think... What the... Dude!
Wait, did you type messages in Merc's chat?
I probably have.
Okay, was there any in the Cassie Catnips chat?
Bro, are you doing a fucking bit?
Was there any in the Bellarama girls chat?
Trolling.
Okay.
She was talking about Irrelevant. I literally was in her chat saying, oh yeah, you could totally beat Relly in a debate. Look at my messages. It's not like, damn girl, you're kind of fine. Let's like fucking... It's like Relly messages.
Somebody said were you talking in Wood Babe's chat too? I don't even know who this person is.
Who the fuck is Wood Babe?
The hot girl that does like woodworking.
Steven.
What?
Can you see where I was coming from? Where it's like this girl's being friendly with me. She messages me.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry. You're unfamiliar with this part of my stream. I don't give a fuck. I don't know about any of this. Okay. I'm just here to shit stir. So I don't know what happened. I don't even care what happened. So.
Okay.
He's on my side, by the way. Look you. Okay, yeah, there's one tweet where I at like a bunch of girls. Yeah, extra Emily, you fuck with extra Emily. Emily, okay, Emia, let's be honest.
There was a tweet with me in it after I asked you not to tweet about me before with a tweet.
Dude, fuck you. I'll tweet you right now. Get a fucking lawsuit against me. I don't care.
Brilliant. Darius, really helped me a case there, aren't you?
Jenna Lynn Meowery, yeah, there's a tweet with a bunch of girls. I just, like, told like fucking random shit. Maya Higa?
People are saying that I hosted Wood Babe randomly one day and that you were in her chat immediately after. Do you think that happened?
Bruh, I don't know who the fuck a Wood Babe is, and I would love to see what messages is. It's probably something troll. Probably something not even like a harassment troll. It's like probably just nothing. And I don't know who this person is.
So you don't think that you're putting any of these girls in harm's way?
What the fuck are you talking? Who the fuck are you? And then what the fuck are you talking? What harm am I doing? The harm's no. Actually, I'm doing. I'm putting girls in harm's way.
Darius, calm the fuck down. First of all, you're not going to yell at me like that.
I'm putting girls. First off, I know you dick suck the fuck out of Xena, by the way. And then two, also I fucking the only harm's way I'm putting people in, unironically, right now in this very moment, is because Xena will message them and she will like suicide bait the fuck out of every single person she talks to.
Okay, but you say that. Who edits Darius? Who edits your videos?
Nobody.
So you do it then.
No, there's some guy that did. I just don't edit.
What? You just said nobody edits your videos, and then you said that you did.
I haven't edited my last video post was like 2 months ago, and I had an editor. I've never edited one of my videos.
Okay, so what is the point of hitting on every woman that comes into your chat room, making sure that you put every girl on Tinder, their profile information out there, their area information out there, their DMs that you haven't explained that they're on screen yet?
Wait, real quick. Do you think it's the same?
So you're upset that a sneaky ex-girlfriend that you have decided to look up the information that you put online for everybody to look up, and you're confused that she's going back and talking to these people?
So
that's super unhinged, by the way, to watch your ex's streams so that you can see his Tinder contacts and then contact those women. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, no, it's
no one's saying it's not.
Nobody's saying it's not.
That was heavily fucking implied right
there. Him putting those girls' information out there for anybody to look up.
God. Dude, my content has been Tinder. I don't know why you're even coming at me for this. I just what I've done my whole stuff. I didn't expect that there was going to be one crazy person that was going to buy Tinder Gold just to switch their location.
You don't think that there was going to be one crazy person. You knew that Xena was like this. You hit on Xena when she was going through this exact thing with Sneeko. So we can't pretend that you didn't know how psychotic Xena was.
When I did my thing to Xena told me that she didn't give a fuck about all that stuff, and it was all just like troll. I've been told, like I said, I fucked up by not waiting months to talk to this person. But like the situation that ended up, like I understand that. Like now I understand. Now it's like okay, now I fucking get it. But during that time, I was led to believe a lot of that stuff was just like troll stuff, and I was just
hold on. Would you have ever come in and said to a woman, hey, why don't you hold yourself hostage and change your behavior because you have a crazy male ex?
True, Lycan. Thank you.
Oh, no, ironically, dude, I wish I was a fucking female, because I don't even know why you're fucking coming at me with this stuff. And I know you sit in her Discords, and I know you talk to her, and you sit there and do this little chat shit with her, and you do this buddy stuff, but I don't know why you're coming here.
I literally joined her Discord. First of all, I joined her Discord like maybe a week ago. Second of all, I didn't know who you were before Xena.
I met you I think literally 3 months ago.
Yeah, I know. I knew about Xena before I knew about you.
What does that mean?
So I'm saying that it's not like you're putting her on the map here. Like the reason why I just think that you're acting like a fool because you're not taking any accountability for the shit that you put into this relationship.
You're asking me to take is to stop publicly showing that I'm talking to girls. You're asking me to hide my life. You're unironically...
Dude, you are unironically a lolcow, Darius. People only watch your Tinder shit because you actually suck at hitting on women. It's a lolcow situation. Nobody is laughing with you on that. Everybody is laughing at you. You have no riz. You have no riz.
I don't think you watched his streams. That's your take.
I'm sorry, what the fuck are you getting at? Like, are you right now just trying to like?
Because you're saying that she's killing. You're saying you're saying that she's killing your content, but your content sucks.
No, what I'm saying is that she's actively fucking with people. She's not killing my content. She's actively fucking with the people around me.
You already said that she did, so don't walk it back, Darius. You already said she killed your content.
She's harassing the people to where I don't feel comfortable doing my content because they are getting harassed by her. If I had proof that other people that I talked to on Tinder were getting DM'd by people on my stream, weird shit like suicide bitch shit, stuff to like make them like think that I had a baby mama, it'd be a completely different thing. But instead, I have somebody who is actively harassing and stalking people that I interact with. Anytime I like a girl's post, she's in their DMs. Other people do not do that. And if it did happen, I would stop. But it has not happened. It has only happened now because she is doing that. And I'm trying to have that stop.
Look, no one is saying that Xena is innocent in this. No one is saying that she's not batshit crazy.
You're coming in here going, oh, you do all this stuff. You invite all this stuff. Dude, never happened. I've been streaming for like 4 years. This has never happened before her.
First of all, I went into your stream once after the party, right? I went in. You decided to tell everybody that we met at the party. You were, low key hitting on me just as a joke, right? But then then whoever makes your videos decided to do a Darius finds a new victim at Ginger Ramoff. Like, how are you not throwing me into the lion's den when you know your ex is like that?
Retard editor does. I don't have an editor right now. I don't know what they do. I don't know what. I don't fucking care. You are now bringing this up for whatever reason.
He shouldn't have to change his content or his actions just because he has an ex that's unhinged. That's like victim blaming. We shouldn't do that.
But his content is putting women out there and using them as content, even though he hasn't told them it's for content. So if he was maybe a good person doing all this,
yeah, Darius has doxed people himself as well. So
do the girls not know that they're being used for content? Like,
how am I using you for content? You're in my chat talking to me, and we have interactions on stream because you're in my chat talking to me. What are you talking about? Some guy made a YouTube video. I don't fucking touch my editor stuff. I literally say, listen, editor, do it. I don't do whatever the fuck you want. Make YouTube videos. I don't look at that shit. Don't know.
So maybe you should take accountability for the fact that you don't have any say in the editing of your videos.
You never brought this to my attention until just now because you want to own. Like you're trying to own me.
No. I'm not trying to own you.
Video.
How did you not know that you posted a video about me?
I don't look at my own
You're fucking insane. You're
absolutely insane. I make money off streaming. I'm a fucking streamer. I don't fucking sit there and try to research my own stuff. I make content and then I go on my day. It's not insane. Just because you don't understand this situation, like this, I guess this job, doesn't mean it's fucking insane. I don't watch my videos. So this guy posts just a fucking 100 videos on there, dude. I don't know what the fuck think I post.
Ginger, do you think he would have not taken it down if you just messaged him and say, hey, this wasn't okay?
Oh, no, it wasn't that. I'm just saying he can't say that, my crazy ex is messaging all these women when he's literally putting the women out there for her to know exactly who they are, where they live. Like, it's ridiculous.
Well, then why did you bring the video up then, if it wasn't a problem?
I don't agree with that line of thinking. I don't agree with that line of thinking. I don't think that he should have to change anything that he's doing because of someone else's actions. That's not.
I just think it's silly. He's not taking accountability for any of his actions.
Dude, oh, you're literally just telling me, if you want me to take accountability for this, all I have to do is stop. I have to stop doing Tinder stuff. And that's
no. You just block her and don't respond. Dude, every time I tuned into Danny's stream last night, you were bringing Xena up.
Because I'm frustrated. I already said this. I'm frustrated. I am very frustrated right now. Yes, I'm going to bring her up. I'm angry. I'm annoyed.
You have Xena and Grace's name in your fucking stream shit. Like, you're like a loading screen, right? It was premeditated, bro.
Dude, Fizzy Longstalking made an image that says, I'm tired of Xena, I'm tired of Grace. I'm moving on to Tinder. What do you, I don't understand. Like, do you think I'm, trying to get their attention through that? It's just a fucking meme image,
Obviously, dude. Yes.
I don't give a fuck about this
happen.
Dude, okay.
Yeah, I can tell you don't care when you go on your stream and talk about wanting to kill her.
I'm getting harassed. I care that I'm getting... Dude, I wish I was... Dude, I actually don't get it. I actually don't get how you do not have any sort of empathy towards me. You're just like... you're obviously frustrated when you do this. Dude, yeah, I'm frustrated because I can't live... I have to be constantly interacting with this fucking woman. Even if I stop, I already told you, I'm getting death threats. I'm getting suicide threats. I'm getting people in my fucking house, getting random fucking... harassed. I'm getting women around me harassed. I'm getting people that I don't even interact with having preconceived opinions of me. So yeah, I'm getting fucking annoyed, dude. How the fuck are you gonna sit there and just victim blame me for being oh dude, I'm just venting, literally venting.
Dude. Nobody is saying that you haven't been a victim of Xena. She's also been a victim of you. You both knew what the relation was going to be like getting into it.
I'm not giving a fuck about her existence. The victim I am is that other people around me are fucking her. She's harassing people around me and trying to make me feel guilty about her cutting her wrist. She did she literally in the last, she sent me multiple cut videos. This last one, she did some fake thing where she was trying to go down the street instead of across the sideways. And so I cried, instead of across the street, down the street instead of across the street. Fucking make me think she's actually gonna kill herself this time. I'm not, dude, it's not comparable. The shit I've done is not comparable, dude. Me telling her, I don't want to be with you, I don't like you, go fucking yourself and get the fuck away from me is not comparable to her actually like cutting herself, messaging people around me, calling the police. Also, sorry, swatting my house. I fucking forgot about that, dude.
You're in the process of getting a restraining order right now, right?
I've already got a restraining order on her.
So then why don't you, if she's breaking the restraining order, why don't you report that?
2 days ago. This was 2 days ago. She doesn't have the restraining order, so she can do whatever she wants. Until she served papers, nothing fucking matters. And she has her address. She literally, unironically, when Sneeko got a restraining order on her, she dodged the fucking houses she was going to get it. I can't do anything until she fucking gets served the papers. So she can do whatever the fuck she wants, and she knows that because she's fucking insane.
I just want to circle it back to where the original claim was, Darius, you are at fault for all of this because you continue to do things publicly while this person is there, and you have yet to defend that, Ginger. Because again, I cannot see you doing this to anyone else.
I did not say that he was the only one at fault. He was at complete fault.
No, that is the big claim we've moved on from, and I don't want you to get away from that. So I want you to say, would you be doing this to other people? And I'm going to say the both sides card and say, would you do this to a woman who's saying, I'm trying to talk about what I've been through. I'm trying to talk to other people and not have to deal with this.
Yes, I did this exact same thing to Xena. It just wasn't just wasn't like.
No. Wait. Was there anything that Xena was doing where you're saying, hey, you actually have to change your content and change who you interact with because it is going to affect them because Darius is doing something wrong?
I've unironically told her that by drinking every night and going out and making herself a spectacle for everybody, that it's just not good for her. Yeah, I've definitely.
Wait, there's a difference between making yourself. No, wait, hold on, Darius, I'm trying to help you. Shit, calm down. No, there's a difference between saying you're drinking too much, you're making yourself a spectacle and going out and all this, and saying you're doing the stuff you normally would do anyway, but there's someone else who's kind of crazy in your life, and so you can't really be doing that stuff and being yourself, and you can't talk about your issues. You also said you can't talk about his issues. So I'm saying there's a difference between telling someone your behavior is hurting yourself and your behavior that's normal is, well, you can't really do that anymore. You got to be held hostage.
That is what you said. I said. No, it's not. It's literally not what I said. What I said was that he's causing some of his own problems by continuing to talk about her and giving her ammunition and the people to contact. Like, she didn't know to contact me until that video dropped of Darius saying, oh, or not Darius, but apparently his editor being like, Ginger Ramos, his new victim. Like, and I'm not saying that that's an issue, but I'm saying he knows how Xena is. And instead of like maybe hiding the girls' names and going a step above and making sure that like those T's are crossed.
I agree. Why was that woman dressed so slutty when she got raped?
How
I totally agree with you.
No, how is Darius being held hostage? What does that mean? Hostage, what? How, Lycan?
I'm sorry, what?
You said he's being held hostage. How?
Oh, because she's saying that he can't go out and do the content he's been doing. He can't make anyone like publicly connected with him because it's going to
she's already pre-existing friendship with Ice Poseidon and his girlfriend, right? She was already going to be going to this event. She has the right to say, I don't want him to go to that event.
That's not what we're talking about.
So what are you talking about then?
Dude, Kelly, when we're talking about other women that are not related to Ice Poseidon that she's messaging, when we're talking about other girls that are involved that she's messaging and going out and talking to, it's not just Ice Poseidon, dog.
And you're talking about everyone. Ginger's comment was relevant
well, you could just not show these Tinder's girl all their information on your stream, right? Then she would
hold on. Now I'll say
that puts the responsibility on Darius, and like if Xena is messaging these girls, it should be on her, and it's her responsibility to not do that.
Yeah, like, she does need to not do that. Like, I've told her not to, and that it's unhealthy that she's like messaging girls, right? Like everyone has.
He's walking on eggshells because he's not sure what Xena's going to do. That's like unfair.
But he also shouldn't be putting all their details online, and he's also not very like careful with this in general, right? Like, he did like leak Xena's phone number and a bunch of other stupid shit, so he just needs to be more careful and stop spurging.
I'm not even saying that, okay? I'm literally just saying he try not to feed the fire. Like, I understand that he's upset.
I'm just existing, and she's interacting.
I want you to know, like, I'm not here to attack you. I'm just trying to explain to you that there is some accountability that you have to take.
The accountability that you want me to do is change my life and my lifestyle.
No, I'm not asking that, Darius. I'm saying that if you want to continue with the Tinder stream, consider maybe blocking their information.
Security number, dude. I didn't talk to this bitch, and she leaked my social security number, dude. Like, I don't know how. I'm sorry.
What?
I don't know how the fuck you think that just because I'm like dude, I forgot about this shit, dude. You're just like, dude, if you just like do things and she won't interact, dude. This bitch catches a whiff that I'm doing anything. She tries. I have to literally just I have to sit in my fucking chair and play video games. If I talk to I do Tinder content. That's my thing. If I do go out and like, I do even with fucking Danny, dude. She like messages Danny just to like talk shit about me and like randomly like bring stuff up about me. If I have to sit there and literally sit in my chair and play fucking video games, and that's what you're asking me to, not do anything.
I promise that's not what I'm asking you to do.
She is also friends with Danny, right? She has every right to talk to her. If Danny was going to set a boundary to not speak about you, then that's on Danny, isn't it?
She is my roommate that she is trying to manipulate about me, dude. I understand that they're friends or whatever, but like, dude, I already told Danny, like, dude, I can't fucking interact with you, dude, because I feel like anything I tell you is going to go straight to her in some way or about. And even Irrelevant said this, that like, dude, she literally asked questions that makes it seem like it's harmless little things that she's just trying to like be a friend, but she's really just trying to siphon information about me. Like, I can't like exist with this guy around. And unfortunately, he's my roommate. If I thought about it, even I was like, dude, maybe I should just like move out or something, because I don't want to fucking be involved with this person in any way, shape, or form. But I don't know what the fuck to do. And like, yeah, she can be friends with this person, but like sending him suicide threats that she knows he's going to message me about, because the only way she stops doing the suicidal things is if I call her, is what the problem is.
Right, really?
Hello.
It's not just like, oh, well, like, she's friends with Danny and that makes me mad. And she does things to Danny where Danny will react and tell me. And she knows that happens. And I have to deal with that. I have to just be like, dude, stop telling me about her. But then when it gets to the point of suicide, that's like, it's like you're asking for a lot from me, and you're asking for a lot from Danny.
Yep, I don't think either of you should really be talking about each other to Danny. And I said that to Xena myself earlier today, literally.
Yeah, I don't think that's right either.
I think both of you should just have a complete disengagement. Don't talk to anyone about anything, like unless it's a real life person that has no involvement in streaming. Or it's irrelevant because you can trust him. But otherwise, both of you guys should just not mention each other, not talk about each other. Both of you should block each other, and that should be the end of it. It should literally be the easiest thing in the world for you guys to disengage from each other.
Ironically, yes, but I'm telling you, dude, here's the thing. I get that, and like, I'll be honest, like, I might talk to Danny, I might talk to Relly about stuff or whatever, or maybe sometimes there'll be somebody in my chat that'll like make a comment, and I'll be like, no, fuck that, and maybe I'll respond to it. You know, maybe that's gonna happen.
Is Xena a band word in your chat?
There's a band name in my chat. People get around it. They're like Xena or fucking Cena or some dude. Like I have people ban terms or do whatever the fuck it is. People, or even like yeah, whatever. I have people ban terms or whatever. But it's like still like stuff slips up sometimes. But those moments it slips up. It's like nuclear. Like it's like everything's like fucked for like months. And I it's not just like ending there. And it's I don't know how to explain this. I'm retarded, dude. I'm just like, I understand that, but like, you're asking me to like completely like watch everything I do, and I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking retard, dude. I don't know how I fucking speak before I talk. I'm sorry, I speak before I think. I fucking do dumb shit. I need to work on it.
But that's just like an excuse of being like, well, I'm Darius, so what do you expect? Like, just like, oh, well, she's Xena, she's crazy, what do you expect?
I'm not saying there's like a what do you expect thing. It's more of just like, dude, like the reactions. Like, I think what I have to go through my messages. I keep forgetting, dude. I keep forgetting all the fucked up shit, dude. Like one time, I think somebody, like, someone said like, Xena's like a clout chasing bitch, and I said like, okay, and I didn't defend her or something, and then like she just like blew up my fucking phone, and then she was like, because I didn't defend her, even though like she defends me. She's like, I talk to all these people and I network you with so many people and I defend you all the time. And I'm like,
I want it noted, she shouldn't be able to blow up your phone at all because she should be blocked.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you tried changing your Darius? Try changing your number.
I unironically only keep her on block just to keep the like when she sends me like these fucking death threat messages, just so I have them so I can send it to her PO officer. I have no other reason to keep her.
I'll try to make the debate versus Norm Finkelstein happen. Should be a good one. Thanks, Lex Friedman. Thanks for dropping by, buddy.
Dude, I'm being threatened. My life is being threatened.
No, but you're threatening her life now too.
You were on
Even
screen.
if-
She deserves to go to jail. She threatened me. Yes, I will continue to do that.
Look, I understand where, like, I get it, but you playing the same games that she isn't going to help your situation.
No, it's
if
not
you
this.
just
Dude, how do you
change
not
your
get how it's
number.
not the same game? How do you not get that? I'm sorry, I just don't know how you don't get it. Self-harming to get me to respond is not the same thing as me reacting and then saying, I'm just gonna send this to your parole officer because I don't want you to fuck, because you're threatening me. Like, you're how is that I'm sorry, how is this the same?
But she's gonna keep doing it
if she can't reach you.
Yeah, like she's
What?
doing
No,
it
she
so
told
she
me-
gets a
no.
response out of you, bro.
Yeah, but dude, we've already talked about this. Her mod was threatening to kill. Like, he said, I'm gonna come after you if Xena kills herself because I wouldn't call her back. Like, dude, it's not just like it's not, dude. I don't. How are we all forgetting this? Like, maybe I'm just forgetting it. Like people. It's not just like I can ignore her, but she gets other people when I don't respond. When I don't respond and I don't engage with it, she will get my roommate. She will get her mod. She will get some random streamer. Starlene messaged me, called me while I was like just babysitting my friends on Molly, and she was like, "Oh, Darius, I really think you should do more about your chat about Xena." And I'm like, "What the fuck? Why am I getting called by this random girl about Xena wanting to kill herself?"
Even if you're 100% in the right
think you should.
everything that you're saying, you engaging with it and saying, "Oh, like she needs to die, I'm gonna kill her," just optically looks bad for you, and so you should just
Wait,
block
when the
her.
did he say that?
On your
Ain't
stream.
no way, bro.
Okay, I'll be for real. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I'm at my wit's end, dude. I don't. Dude, I think I'm getting like I can just like chill and do nothing. I feel like I genuinely have to just quit streaming and get a job because
If you are 100% in the right and you have all of this evidence of her doing all these terrible things to you, that should be enough. So just block her, make sure she has no way of contacting you, end it right there. You don't need to keep her unblocked to keep compiling evidence.
To be
It
fair
sounds
to,
like you already have enough.
to be fair to Darius, she gets people to contact him around the block. That's usually what ends up happening, is she'll get people to do that. Now, the solution to this isn't going live and talking about how much she's ruining your life or whatever, because that's what she wants. She wants a response out of you. So, like, the solution, the thing that you're doing, Darius, is not helping you at all. It's just making the problem worse. Now, if you want to say I'm doing it for content because I want to farm her, if she's going to ruin my life, then I'm going to farm her, I'm going to get views, then that's one thing. But okay, but I don't think you can act like the victim of this situation when you're actively stoking the flames in that way. Like, you have to, when she tries to subvert and get around the block, do things to be able to poke at you and get at you that everybody knows is trying to poke at you and get at you. The last thing you should be doing is going live and complaining about it, because that's her getting a win and she's just going to do it more.
Yeah, dude, when my whole stream, my whole start of what my stuff has been my dysfunctional life. Yeah, I've spent time, like, whenever something fucking crazy happens, I'm like, oh, time to talk about it on stream. I need to, like, adjust my whole, like, philosophy on streaming and actually, like, keep things secret, because I'm bad at keeping things secret, but I need to, like, just, like, change how I interact with things, just because, like, this one person just can't leave me the alone. And that's
But
just,
even the other day when we were on Gisticle stream, you texted her on before she even texted you first. You texted her first, telling her to kill herself.
Yes, I hope she does it. Dude, that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm like, dude. I get so frustrating when I have to hear this shit. And yeah, I lose my fucking shit. I'm like, dog, just I did, and I acknowledge that was bad. I should not do that. But like, dude, it's like, what do you? When I'm getting so fucked with, like, what do you expect for me to? Like, I don't like. You expect me to just endure? You're just asking me to endure. But dude, it's just so.
No, you don't have to endure. It's just that if you don't endure, she's going to continuously do this. Like, that's just how it works. You can tell her to kill herself. That's fine. But then she's going to actually, like, do crazy shit to you over and over again.
Destiny.
You just need to make a decision.
Hi, what's up?
Jesse, you had to deal with a similar situation to this at some point. What was the best way for you to get it resolved?
You're just too quiet.
Well, I mean, like, the best way, yeah, is you just have to block everything and wait and see what happens. I don't know if that would actually solve it or not, though. But I mean, that's really all you can do.
Like a super hard line about, like, the suicide threats. Like, you know personally that I have dealt with it multiple times for you, and I almost never contact you about any of this because I know that that's part of, like, the situation. Right. So if people contact you about her suicide threats, you still need to be not engaging, and you need to have a very copy-paste response being like, I'm really sorry, these are some of the resources in town, but unfortunately there's nothing more than I can do, and I have a hard line about not responding to these things because I'm trying to fully disengage. The issue in your whole relationship, since I have been involved since, like, September, is that both of you never stop engaging. engaging. You will never stop engaging. And this possibility.
I have a really hard time. I think I said I'm a fucking bitch. I'm not that. When someone tells me they're like killing themselves and shit like that, I'm not being that like I should be. Listen. I'm a pussy. I'm a pussy. I need to learn to be able to do it.
And you can't come on team and complain about it. I hear that, but if you aren't willing to do the necessary steps to stop this cycle, the reality is that you're going to continue and live in it. And the reality is like nobody's really gonna want to hear it. I'm not saying that what she's doing is okay, and I'm not saying that what you have done is okay. But the reality is that both of you need to fully disengage, and if one of you is constantly re-triggering it, you need to block her everywhere. If you're texting her, if you're saying things publicly about her to like off herself, of course she's going to respond, just like you would probably respond, because you guys are both being impulsive and responding. You guys need to fully disengage.
Texting her.
Just like being a complete outsider in the situation. When we were on Justical stream the other day, and I got the screenshot of you texting her to finish the job and like kill herself, that makes you look unhinged no matter how right you are in the situation. And so you just have to accept that and completely disengage.
Unironically, here's the thing. I could send this girl a gun right now to kill herself with, and with all the fucking proof I have of her being a crazy.
Don't say this. Don't say this.
I come out in the right, and I know I do. I just hasn't got to that point where I have to fucking prove it yet, and I think it's gone to that point where I have to like make a manifesto for this bitch, because this is gone. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Well, then compile all your evidence, make your manifesto, whatever, but block her. Stop engaging with her. Stop texting her. Stop.
I have a question. If you did say that you stopped engaging with her, but why are you still texting her?
I just said I got fucking. Are you like retarded? I just said I shouldn't. I messaged her, kill yourself, because I fucking got frustrated, dude. I'm tired of having
times though.
Huh?
Multiple times though.
I texted her twice to kill herself in the last 24 hours.
Jesus Christ!
In the last 24 hours.
24 hours. Jeez.
Jesus Christ!
This was yesterday when I got frustrated over the honest stuff.
And she didn't respond, did she?
She didn't. Nope. She responded. Okay, so here's dude. You're so manipulated. It's like you're.
And
stupid.
that's what she was telling me.
Here's the thing. She doesn't respond. What she does instead is she goes on her Discord. She goes into other people's DMs, and then she starts yapping. She doesn't respond publicly because she's
You literally texted her to kill herself. She has every right to go into other people's DMs and talk about it. Like
Wrong. But okay, so cool. Here's the thing. If I right now posted pictures of her cutting herself to your DMs, on its DMs, irrelevant.
I have them in my DMs.
Like it, not so erudite. If I just start sending you her cutting herself, videos of her cutting herself, like, is that just like right? Should I just randomly start doing that?
I have them in my DMs. I don't know what you mean.
Random shit. Because
hey, hold on. Of course not. We're not going to yes man emotional abuse in this conversation from either party right now. No, being emotional. I know. That's why I'm saying we're not doing that in this conversation, because unfortunately, for a lot of people, this is content, but for other people, this is your real fucking life. The reality is that if you want this to stop, you should probably get off stream as soon as possible. You need to block her on everything. You need to go forward with your restraining order and deal with all of this privately and off stream. And you need to set boundaries on your friends to kindly ask them not to continue engaging in this, so that it can slowly die down and you can just save receipts over time and make your case to the court. That's what you should really be doing if you want it to end. And if you're saying I'm too weak to not engage, then it's unfortunately time that you have to grow up. You just have to figure out how to not. You need to talk to a relevant, who I'm sure would be more than happy to tell you to fuck off and stop doing these things. And you need to actually listen to your friends, even when you're emotional, because that's really when like the pedal to the metal comes and our character gets tested. Like that's your reality.
Because the last few days you have looked bad because you're the one that's engaging with her and she's been ignoring it.
Because I have not sent you anything. If I send you everything, you literally feel my frustration, even with the context of me saying this stuff. Like you just, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I look bad to you because you don't have anything. Because I'm not her. I don't need to go ahead and make people have a side. I feel like I have to at this point though, and that's why I go public with stuff. And I'm like, okay, you know what, dude? I don't want to have to message people privately and play these weird like autism games. But like, wait, that's what, like I said, that's why I'm like, I just go public about this. Post it somewhere. If I do a manifesto, I post it somewhere, and I don't interact with this woman ever again in my life. I have no reason to. If anyone wants to ask me anything, they refer to this, thread of just things that are harassment that she's done to me. That's caused my reaction to XYZ.
So then why won't you just post it and make it public and then just have that be the end of it? So then people can just go to that.
I didn't think that this woman was going to start doing this. I'm retarded. That's my problem.
To be fair, it's not just that he's retarded. He doesn't listen to some of the people around him because he's been given this advice more than probably a
I was
dozen
told by
times.
Danny legit, like, to just like manipulate her so that way we could do content. Like, people around me tell me shit, but people tell me also retarded shit. People tell me to just endure because
you
it's
have to
benefit
figure out
my
who to
career.
You just
Like,
you just said that
I
Danny
don't
told
even
you
think
to.
that's true.
Did you
Is
just
that
say
true?
that Danny's the reason why?
No,
Did you just drop that on him?
Dude, I'm just saying,
No,
people
people.
always give me great advice. Some people tell me to just like endure with it. Not everybody's giving me like this great, fantastic fucking advice on how to deal with Xena. Not everyone's like, dude, like do this. I hear multiple things from multiple avenues on how to go about doing stuff. I'm hearing from other streamers to do like, oh, it's a good opportunity if I did like a counseling session with her, and I'm like, okay, like that would be good for like I guess view count or whatever, and like that shit through my head, dude.
Well,
like,
then you need to stop being content brain. You need to stop being content brain and think about your well-being.
You're offering me money. You're offering me specific things, and then you're just like, Darius, why can't you just make the best decision? Like you're putting shit in front of me, and then you're just like,
Darius, the only thing you can control. Only thing you can control in your life is yourself. That is all you have. Are you an adult? Know Irrelevant told you 3 months ago. Well, it's not about him not being an adult. Getting really bad advice and getting assorted advice, figuring out which criticisms are valid and which advice to take is actually a really difficult skill to figure out, right? It does take time, especially in the streaming space that can be super high pressure. So what I would say is all you can control is yourself. You know that me and Irrelevant 3 months ago in October, you and I had a conversation, but you and her both stopping talking to each other, and I'm pretty sure that broke down within less than a week, right? Yes, I don't remember which of you.
Erudite, Kyla, you know the games that were played to make it break down. Though she puts things in front of my face, and I'm a bitch, dude. Like I don't know, like I don't know, dude. I need to stop. I get it.
You need to know what is good for you and what is not good for you. Clearly, having her unblocked is not good for you. You need to stop being content brain. You need to stop thinking about, oh, this would be good content. No, just see that having her in your life in any capacity is not good, and take the proper steps and precautions to have her out of your life as much as possible. You need to be an adult. You need to take those steps. Yes, it would suck to be in your situation. I sympathize with you, but there comes a time where you need to take the steps and just cut contact with her. You need to stop engaging with her, no matter how frustrated you get. Get a fucking journal. Whenever you feel like telling her to kill herself, write it in the fucking journal, burn the pages, whatever. You need to take steps to prevent this from happening. If it's this unhealthy for you.
There's also stipulations, I believe, that go along with getting a restraining order on somebody. Like you have to keep her name out of your mouth type situation too, right?
I'm assuming that's true.
I don't know. Pisco, we need more people in this chat. Let's go.
I was gonna say, Danny, I think wants to address the slander that you're putting their way, Darius.
Where's Danny at?
Danny can get inside of a.
Tell him to join. Off topic.
I can leave. I mean, I'm not interested.
No, erudite. I'll leave because I don't really have anything more to say.
I'm at the gym. I'm trying to work out, so I'm gonna.
Let's go, erudite. Let's go.
Yeah, GHD time. Okay, Darius, if you actually ever want to like not be messaging people, you and I can chat again and talk about the boundary line, and we can figure it out. But if you don't want that, that's fine. I'm only offering. Anyways, have a good day. Enjoy your content.
Anyways, is Pisco in here?
Nope. Why?
Oh, I was gonna say because he could answer the is he allowed to talk about Xena if he has her under.
Why would Pisco know every single? Just look it up. Restraining order. Can you talk to person?
I'm pretty sure it goes both ways. Restraining orders.
Yeah, I thought so
We'll
too.
find out.
Darius, it would just be so much better for your case, and like not even just optically, but just like in every way, if you take all the precautions to make sure that like she can't contact you directly, and then you compile up all your evidence, you do your thing, and you stop engaging with her. Because then if she still keeps trying to contact you, you can compile that as evidence and then be like, hey, look, like she's not leaving me alone, I'm not engaging with her. But when people see you actively adding to the flames and like fueling the whole conflict, like it's hard to be charitable to you.
It's very difficult. But also, Danny RXD is inside of Off Topic, and I believe wants to address the allegations.
Sure, he's gonna look really stupid. I don't know why you do this.
Okay, where at? Who?
Off Topic in voice chat. Danny RXD.
Got it. Good luck.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Yep.
I never told you.
No, verbatim,
You
you
should
said
manipulate Xena to do content with her.
Dude, verbatim, you
Ever.
said it, okay, you have verbatim. You said it'd be really smart.
I have verbatim said sometimes that
she has access to Action Man and all these other people, and we could just do it, get clout off her, and then move the fuck on. You've said this multiple times. I've
not said it like that.
Now that you've made an initiative, now I have.
I've not said it like that. I have told you though. I have told you though. When Xena, she's like sad and she's crying and shit, the worst thing you can do is tell her like, I hate you, bitch. I hate you, bitch. You literally should just be like.
Sorry. You also told me verbatim that I should go.
You gotta calm down this situation.
I should call her and console her when she's like freaking the fuck out at me about me. You told me
one time when she was not responding to anyone, her mom was calling her, sister was calling her, dude. Everyone was damn me. This shit was off the fucking head. Dude, it was like, just call her and just say like, hey, people are worried about you, like please like take care of yourself, and just hang up, dude. Just like have contact with her.
That's abusive, and you shouldn't have me do that. It's retarded. You shouldn't be telling me to go call someone to check.
It's not abusive, dude.
It is abusive.
She's done multiple times where she says she's gonna do shit. She says she's gonna do shit, and I honestly don't believe it. This was the one time I was like, Jesus Christ, I was scared for my. I don't know, dude. I was like, I normally don't like stutter, like, oh, she's gonna do all this shit. I don't believe her. I don't believe her.
Okay,
and
wrap it up. You got 1 minute. Say your piece. Was there anything else you wanted to get square away with Darius?
I don't know, dude. I think it's like Xena. If you think of Xena as like a guy with like a gun, right? And he's like angry and shit. He has a fucking gun. You don't piss off the guy with the gun, and you keep getting shot by the guy with the gun, and you keep pissing off the guy with the gun. Just stop talking with the guy with the gun, and just like move. Like the fact that you're even talking about it right now, dude. She does like.
You're really asking me to just. I don't think the person with the gun, dude. You fucking. Dude,
no, I'm not telling you to. Ironically, if you don't want to get shot, dude, you gotta distance yourself from the person with the gun, dude. Like I don't know what to tell you. You just keep. You keep telling her to kill herself. You keep telling her to like kill herself. You're on here talking about her. Oh my god, bro. It's like. It's like. You do, I don't know, dude. You just gotta distance yourself. Like, why are you even talking about this, like, in front of, like, thousands of people that she's obviously gonna see this, you're gonna piss her off. Like, you gotta, I don't know, you should try and make peace and just move on. You keep messaging her and shit. You guys message back and forth. She's, like, trying to move on, and then you poke the bear again. I don't know, the shit she does is, like, not okay, but it's... Alright, he's just muting himself now.
Thanks for that piece.
Dude.
I mean, it's kind of a pretty similar thing to what a lot of other people are saying. Just like she does shitty things. I've never denied that she's
no. They're not a
shitty things. It's just if you want her to stop doing shitty things, a part of that means you're gonna have to stop responding to her when she does shitty things, because that's what she feeds off of. It's kind of a simple thing.
I'm not saying just like do every single thing that she wants from you. It's more of like a don't like scream at her and tell her to kill herself like as much as you do.
Okay,
like,
all right.
Public.
We're at the end of this, okay? Because now I'm bored because you guys are leaving. Okay, Darius, you have to never talk to her again, okay? And never message her and never reference her. And if other people message you about her, then all you say is like, hey, listen, me and Xena don't talk anymore. And that's it. You can't, even if she says she's suicidal, because obviously she'll do whatever she can to get attention from you. She'll continue to do things, right? You just have to do that. You got to lay down the law, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
I said yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
All right.
That's it. Good luck. Yeah.
Are you stealing JSTLK's bit by just playing Minecraft hopping videos in the background of your stream?
Yep.
Hi, Steven.
Damn.
Hi.
Super based.
Shut up, losers.
See you guys.
We're probably gonna like fight right now, so
good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
Well, I told you I wouldn't join while he's in the call, specifically.
Wait, you're echoing.
Still echoing.
You have something you want to say?
Not for me.
Oh.
Why would you come back, you dumb bitch? Why the you
Stop. Steven, kick him. Steven, kick him.
Get him the f*** out of here, man! Why the f*** did he come
Oh
back?
my god! Oh wait, I have the power. I forgot.
No, let them fight.
No,
No, I don't.
No,
wanna
you're
fight.
being a piece of shit now, Steve.
no, there's legal real life.
If it's their life, okay. Listen, if they want to fuck it up.
I'm not here to fight. That's why I didn't join the call. I specifically didn't respond to those text messages. He's been online speaking about me for days. I'm not interacting with him. Danny knows. I'm not responding. I'm not interacting. That's why I joined the call when he left. He's doing this for content. He's doing this for clout. He wants to keep speaking on my name because that's what gets him attention. This has always been content like your chat warned me.
I could give
That's
two
all it
fucks
ever
whether
has
you
been.
live or die.
Christ.
So I don't respond to those messages. He says he called my probation officer. I spoke to my probation officer. He has no idea what the I'm talking about. That's one. Obviously, that's why I'm not in any legal trouble. So all of it's fucking stupid. He keeps going on about an abortion. Whether or not he wants to believe it, that doesn't matter. It's stupid. It doesn't matter. That's my thing to live with for the rest of my life. That's for me. I had an abortion. I've had three abortions. That's my fucking business. I had one miscarriage. Whatever. He's talking about 6 months ago I had an abortion. I was
No, post a receipt. Post a receipt. Post any proof that you had an abortion.
Here he goes again. I was with Sneeko before I was with Darius. Enzo and me ended the beginning of 2022. So what abortion was 6 months ago? His lies are not adding up at all.
Okay, question.
And that's just
Xena,
that.
why
There
DM
is no
anybody?
loop. Listen,
Xena,
let me just
wait,
say this.
why DM anybody
He's in a cycle
that?
by himself now. I
Wait,
have moved on. He is in the
why-
cycle by himself.
why
I have
DM
I don't hate this man, and I don't hate him.
Why
I don't have
DM?
any.
Why DM anybody that he's like talking to or associating with?
I posted the bitch's Tinder. Yes, my bad. That was fucking weeks ago now. Yeah, I did.
Well, wait,
and
how long ago was
chat
the?
did
Well, how long
thing.
ago was the Anna stuff?
I spoke to Anna after me, you, Anna, and Kelly were in Discord call chatting, and me and her were talking. And yeah, we got friendly, like she literally contested. And then yeah, I did say, well, and Anna, did I not say he's not a bad guy per se? But yeah, his thing is he does rizz up the girls for clout, and Destiny gets annoyed.
Hold on, wait, whoa, hold on, wait. Firstly, don't ever invoke my stuff. Yeah, I can speak for myself. Number one, number two, why? But there is a goal for telling Anna these things about Darius, right?
Yeah, a girl that I'm getting friendly with and we were talking about hanging out and everything like that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like she said, no girl wants to have girls sitting there talking to their ex, okay? That's facts. I'm not
The
gonna...
way that I interpreted it was just like, hey, we're friends, you're following my ex, just letting you know. That's how I interpreted it.
I didn't tell her, don't talk to him. She made that decision on her own as being a girl. Just like many girls that I'm friends with,
To be
if their ex
clear,
talks to me, I
hold
talk.
on. Just to be clear, she did not make that decision on her own. You pushed her hardcore in that direction by sharing the most unhinged things you possibly could about Darius.
I actually didn't share anything except saying that was my ex. That's our original interaction. I haven't shared
The
any
first
details.
time that she DM'd me about him, it was just like, hey, this is my ex, and I saw that you followed him. He can be kind of weird sometimes. That's it. I didn't know.
First of all, I
didn't
guarantee you that if either of you send me those DMs, they're not going to be that tame. I know that because I'm psychic. Okay, number one.
I will send you the
and
DM,
number two, even if that is what you said, that's still why.
Because I'm, like she said, we were being friendly with each other. Like, no, I'm not going to sit here and
Hold
be
on,
friendly with
wait,
someone.
okay, hold on. So in logics, we have these expressions called non sequitur, okay? Why did you eat breakfast? An answer might be, I was hungry. But if somebody says, why did you eat breakfast? And you say, like, oh, yesterday it was snowing. That's a non sequitur. It doesn't logically connect, okay? Why is it just because you're being friends with somebody? Why would you dump a whole bunch of random information about Darius to them? These two things are not
I didn't
connected.
dump random information. She still didn't know any information until he spazzed out the other day. She hasn't known any information. She swiped up on my Instagram story about a personal thing. We talked about my personal life and her personal life. It still wasn't even about this guy until he spazzed about me. And she let me know he's spazzing about me. And I was like, I don't understand. I'm not reacting. I'm not talking to him. And then
Okay,
I told
wait,
her,
hold
well,
on. So before he quote unquote spazzed about you, did you say a single thing about him to her?
Steven,
nothing bad. No, I said Darius is my ex. I said trust me, and then she goes, and she was like, I didn't know if he was evil. I said he's not evil per se, and I was like, he does get in trouble for following every girl Destiny
Steven,
talks.
I just sent you the DMs.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
look at them. But don't
Yeah, I
look at
didn't
them,
say
but
anything
look at
bad
them.
about him. I didn't say, oh, he's a sex pest. Oh, do. I didn't say any of that.
Xena, your first
So,
message is
I took
literally,
the
girl,
screenshot
do not
and
follow
sent it.
Darius, my ex, laughing emoji, trust me.
Like I just said.
No, come on. You're literally poisoning this girl's mind. That's the whole goal, is to like get her to not talk to him. You're trying to like poison the well.
That's not poisoning her mind.
What do you think is the goal?
Messages.
I mean, I
Read the
can.
rest
They
of the
just
messages.
sure. They just make you look worse. So she says, "Unfollowed Queen. Sorry, I didn't know he was evil." And then you said, "Well, he's not evil per se, but he gets in trouble with Destiny for following every girl Destiny talks to." And then she says, "Oof, that's
Yeah,
weird."
that's
And you
fact,
said,
public
"Because he
information."
does this clout chasing shit where he will try to flirt with every girl Destiny's with, and Destiny is tired of it. And to be honest, so am I. Like, it's just so outplayed." Laughing emoji. He's a great guy sometimes, but he's also mentally ill, as am I. She says, "Haha, better safe than sorry." Unfollowed. And then you said, "So I'm just looking out for you. End of the day, you do whatever you want. Just know DGG will stir drama. Haha." How are you not like hardcore poisoning the well? Like,
Oh, that's not saying anything bad though. To be fair,
it's not saying
I
anything
still
bad. What do you mean? You're literally shitting on him. How is it not saying anything bad?
I literally said he can be a good guy and then I mentioned the clout thing, which is exactly what he is doing. And he admits to it. Oh, it's a bit. Oh, it's a bit. It's literally fucking clout. That's why he
it
kept
is all
joining back.
true.
Wait, if he got a restraining order and I'm in the call, why is he joining the fucking call? If he doesn't want to interact with me, why is he joining the call when I join? Why? Why text me? Why join? Leave me the fuck alone. You want me to leave you alone? Then why call me all the time? Why fucking hit me up in the past couple of months knowing how, like Ginger said, how everybody said, if
Literally,
you know I'm crazy and you know when
none
you
of these
lead me on by
things-
telling me you miss me, telling me you love me and you want things to be okay, I have those messages. You think I'm not going to snap when I see you do something crazy? It's obviously going to loop. Now I've gotten out of the loop and I'm not interacting or responding anymore.
To be clear-
and he's chasing his own fucking tail.
Okay.
Because you're fucking harassing
Oh
me.
my
That's
God,
why I'm
dude, get
messaging you. That's what
So hold on. Okay. So to be clear, you're not out of the loop. You're still very much in the loop. Yesterday, you were still, or I think these messages were yesterday or 2 days ago. you
No,
were,
these were days ago. These were days ago. And
This
then it
was like the
edited
day the
away.
Kelly Jean stuff happened.
okay. So this was
Like the day after.
I think it's like when I was still
10,
there.
11 days ago.
okay.
And right now, this is the only conversation I've had bringing him up again. Like, I've literally been out of this shit. I go on my streams. My people I hang out with, Action Man, all of them, they know not even to mention his name. I'm like, right now at least, like, just don't even try to troll me and mention his name. I don't want to deal with it. And they respectfully don't. The situation with Ice and me were hanging out. He asked me why I didn't go on the cruise, why I didn't go on the road trip. I was like, well, my probation, I didn't ask permission. He was like, are you
Okay, wait,
coming
hold on.
to
I
the
don't care about any of this.
CPS?
Listen, I'm just saying, like,
He invited
wait, just
me.
like stop. Wait, just stop talking to each other. Stop messaging each other, and also stop talking about each other. Don't talk about each
Don't
other.
message him or talk about him.
No,
Let
hold
me
on. Wait.
explain this.
Wait. Whatever you say that your messaging Anna is, whatever that is, don't do that anymore either. Because most people consider that talking about people. You're obviously poisoning the well. I mean, we can pretend you're not if that's like how you
Okay, sure,
roll, but,
whatever. I'm poisoning the well with a girl that I obviously am talking to and am going to continue to talk to. Yes.
Yes, you were. Yes, correct. Yes, that is poisoning the well. Whether you're going to talk to her or not, whether you're going to be friends with her or not. Yeah, of course.
Okay, sure. I'll take that. Now, again with the Ice thing, I didn't ban him from any events, and Ice can confirm. Like, even his girlfriend's like, we only.
Sure,
said
that's fine.
he-
Listen, I don't care about the ice
you
thing. I don't know
invited him.
who the ice thing. I don't care. But
I
I'm just saying.
invited him.
I'm just
When
saying.
he said
That's fine.
restraining
That's fine.
order stuff,
That's fine.
Obviously, I told Ice, hey, Ice asked if I'm coming. I was like, yeah, but if this guy's getting a restraining order, I don't know how that's going to work. And he said, well, he doesn't have to come. That's that. And I was like, and he said, if he wants to come and you're comfortable with it, just tell him to hold off on doing that. I said, I'm fine with that. I don't have no issues with people coming and being in the event. And even right now, if there's no paperwork filed and he wanted to come, by all means, I don't care if he went.
You obviously lied. You already lied about yourself.
Here he goes. These are my
Okay,
friends.
listen.
These are
Okay,
people that
gotcha.
talk
Okay,
to
I don't care about the
every
ice thing. Okay, wait. When do you think was like if I were to start digging? Okay, because I don't have the background information on this. But
He's
if I were to
saying
start,
I'm banning
if I
him
were to
from
start,
events.
if I were to start digging, when was like the last time you were like posting stuff in your Discord about Darius? Do you think it was
the
within
thing
a
that I
week
posted
or?
was clearing up the Ice thing. Clearing up the
What
Ice.
about the what about anything relating to like Tinder matches or?
Like way beyond 11 days ago, yeah. Way beyond 11 days ago. I posted a public Tinder profile, yes. And then my chat did what they did. And okay, I haven't done it again.
Okay,
Like,
and when
don't
you were
care.
tweeting about him like a week ago,
I didn't tweet about him.
really? The I'm laying here horny.
Oh, wait. That's necessarily about him. I was talking about Dominic Fike, and I literally tweeted Dominic Fike and then deleted it, and I could still pull that up.
Oh,
I literally
okay.
said
You
I
might
missed
have tweeted
Dominic
about
Fike.
him and deleted it, but when somebody else asked,
it was Dominic Fike. It was.
That's
originally
great, but when
Dominic
somebody
Fike.
else tweeted and
Somebody
asked,
said-
that's great, but when
Wait,
somebody else
but
tweeted and
then
asked, you
somebody
literally
mentioned
tweeted out
Darius having
Darius.
a small dick. Yeah, they mentioned
Dominic
Darius having a
Fike's a
small dick.
literal Darius doppelganger, by the way.
Well, I got with Darius after because I thought he looked similar to Dominic Fike, so let that speak for you. But anyway,
I'm just
running
saying,
it back.
listen.
Yeah, if somebody came and said he had a small dick and I responded, well, his dick wasn't small and it was fine. I've never sat here being like, oh, he has a small dick, he didn't pleasure me in sex. Like,
why
I don't
not?
have to slander his name and be like,
I'm just
oh,
saying, you already are slandering his name. You don't care about that, okay? Don't pretend you don't, okay? I'm just saying.
I'm not slandering his name. He never
You just did to the Anna chick, and apparently if you're doing anything with Tinder matches or whatever, you do that as well.
The Anna chick.
Yes, the Anna chick, yes.
Crazy way to refer to me, but
All
continue.
I'm saying is my friend JJ sat on the phone with me last night saying that Darius was sending weird messages to where it seemed like he was trying to convince JJ not to come to my New Orleans trip. And that is what JJ contested to, and he will admit it again.
Okay, then tell JJ and tell Danny, hey, I'm not communicating with Darius anymore. Like, we don't talk anymore.
No, you tried to lie saying...
Just say that. That's so easy. Just say like, hey, me and Darius aren't communicating anymore. We don't do anything, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I did. I told him, I was like, no. And I was like, originally when Darius was saying he might get his own spot out there, I suggested, what if you stayed out there so that you weren't cramped in our Airbnb? That was a suggestion. JJ's like,
stays out
I'll
where?
just stay in
Wait, what?
Airbnb. Yeah, just another mutual friend streamer. And he was like, I'll just stay in your Airbnb then. I don't want to get in the drama. And I was like, okay, cool, that's fine. That's it. But he's like, I don't know, the way the message seems, it seemed like he was trying to convince me not to come on the New Orleans trip. And I was like, I don't think that's what he was saying, maybe. And JJ's like, no, I think that's what he was saying.
Okay, listen. Don't talk about it. Who cares? Just say, I don't communicate with this Darius guy anymore. We don't do anything anymore. That's it. And then
the
boom,
point is, we both have done dumb shit. That's the point I'm bringing up.
Hold on. No one cares. Yeah, I know that. No one is contesting that. That's not even an argument. No one is contesting that. I don't know why you bring that up. No one here is contesting that. This is pointless to even bring up. But you both are also like super invested in continuing it. You both love it. Both of you guys do. And
previously, yes. And I'm telling you, that's why I joined the call as soon as he's gone. I didn't want to join and defend myself while he was here because I didn't want to interact or argue and loop back and forth with him. And I think that was a good call.
Sure, I agree. But then you guys just need to stop. Like, don't talk about each other in DMs. Don't talk to any other person about each other in DMs. Don't say anything.
Right, and I don't go on my streams and even bring it up anymore. Like, I literally just want it to die out, and that's fine. Only because, yeah, obviously, have I been suicidal? I fucking have. It's been mentally fucking with me with the whole looping and the whole leading me on and making me think, oh, if you get therapy, maybe we can interact again the right way, and maybe we can.
Don't worry about any of that. Just don't. That's not
dumbass shit.
That's not irrelevant. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry about those messages. Delete them. You should literally just delete all the messages with him off your phone and block him on everything. You guys should just do that. It's so
and then
easy.
Talking about a manifesto like he didn't beat the fuck out of me.
Who cares?
Once,
You're doing it again. You're bringing this up right now to continue the conflict because you love the conflict. You love it. Listen, the most important thing. Listen, the most important thing. The most important thing. Okay, is to admit to ourselves that we love the conflict. Okay, you love fighting with him because fighting with him gives you some connection to him. Okay, it feels good because you get to continue. That's why even bring up what you just said. Why bring up any of his messages? All you should do. Listen, Xena, right now, delete all of his shit. Delete his messages on your phone.
Doing it all for content.
Okay, yeah, maybe he is, but then you know what? Yeah, but the problem is if he does it for content, then he looks like a loser, and people like Relly and everybody else will roast him for it. But if he's doing it and you're feeding into it, then it looks like you're both doing it.
So wait, exactly why I was telling you why I wouldn't do it, because the past few days, the past week, he's been on every single stream, bringing me up, talking, slandering. Because previously,
listen, great. Do you not understand? Do you not? I think you do understand. You do understand. You love it. You love it. You love it. You keep doing it. You're reacting right now. All of this back and forth is over and over again because now you're going on this thing, and then Darius is going to send it tomorrow, and you're like, oh well, last week he said this about me, blah 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 blah. Just delete all of his shit, delete your text with him, delete all the messages, and block him and everything.
No, I agree with you, and that's all. I'm allowed to defend myself with this one thing on your thing, though. That's it.
Okay, Xena, I just want to be super clear that you and I both know that you are still engaged with him to some degree because you know about what's going on in his life, and you and I do message about him regularly.
You know about this fucking stream. It's Destiny's stream.
You've known about the Ohio canvassing for a couple of days, and just to be clear, I understand. I'm not
I know about the Ohio canvassing because Danny said he might go for 2 days with them to the Ohio canvassing and then come back to New Orleans, and I was like, okay, we had that discussion because Danny's coming to New Orleans. What do you mean? Of course I know about the canvassing.
Okay, it's obvious that you still stay decently connected. Do you watch his streams when he talks bad about you? Like when people send you...
Every time he's streaming, I'm on an IRL stream with people, and there's video proof of me not even engaging on my phone. Now, the other day, apparently he was on Justicle's stream, and Anna messaged me to let me know what was going on. And I messaged Justicle, and I messaged Wolf, and I interacted for about 10 minutes through messages, and I didn't watch the stream because I was sitting next to Jack on stream the entire time.
Okay, you are saying that you never watch the streams, you never watch the clips that people send you.
In the past, fucking week and a half, I have not watched his content at all. I'm refusing to watch it.
Then why have you been texting me about it? And just to be clear, I'm not mad at you that you have
about him talking shit about me and what's going on. Yes, I've texted you about the clips that are sent to me. I've showed you the messages of people telling me what's going on.
Yes, that's my point. Yes,
okay.
I know.
That doesn't mean I'm watching it.
Okay, but it's obvious that you're still engaging to some degree. And the reality is that if you really don't want to get baited again into talking about it, then you need to just fully disengage. If your decision is, I want a restraining order and I don't want to ever see this guy again, then you need to commit to that, like, maximally. Right?
Well, I told you I already am taking all the stuff that I have as well, and that's why, like, I told you when he lied about my probation officer, and I spoke to my PO, and my PO was like, I have no idea, nobody's called the office, and then he told me, he was like, maybe you need to do this, that, and third. So I spoke to my lawyer. I'm disputing the lawyers I paid for him. I'm getting all my stuff back, and I'm opening up a fucking civil case for suing him for promising to give me the money for that as well, because I have those messages. I'm taking legal action, and he could take legal action too. I will see him in court, and that's the only time I will see that man again.
Why? Okay. Hold on. Firstly, okay, whatever that is, you should drop all of that because that sounds like a huge waste of time. Okay, number one. Number two.
No.
No, what? What do you think you're taking him to civil court for?
What do you mean? I'm not coming out of pocket when he promised to give me the money.
For what?
For paying for his fucking lawyers and giving him the bond. He manipulated me into thinking that I needed to do that in order to make peace with him.
How much money was all that?
$6,000, and I'm gonna get that back in blood. What you mean?
Oh, not around. It was $6,000 is worth it. Okay. Yeah.
My OnlyFans is very good right now. My OnlyFans is already at $15K this month alone, and I got my kick check, and I got my subs. I got good lawyers.
Okay, that's first of all, you only need one for this, okay? But also, listen, if you want to do the court case thing, that's fine. But just other than that, you should block them everywhere, save whatever screenshots you need, delete everything, and stop messaging them. And if you want to do this thing for your lawyers, and then DM them and tell them to do their shit. But yeah,
that's it. And that's it. That's why I obviously, when people told me, oh, join the call, or join Justicle's call, this, that, and third, I'm like, no, I'm not going to join while he's present. I'm not going to interact with him. He can circle jerk and he can loop and chase his own tail in this cycle. I am out of this cycle. I'm actively talking to someone else, and I want to keep it that way.
You should also probably set up a boundary of people who are necessarily going to send you clips and all these sort of things to get you to re-engage. Pick like 1 to 2.
Boundaries don't matter when it shit stirs, and obviously you end up clicking it, and that's where I'm wrong. Where I'll click it like, what is this? Oh God! And that's something I'm still actively working on. It took me a while. It took me a while to get to the point where when he texts me, I don't even respond. It took me a while to get to the point where I don't even click his fucking stream. It took me a while to get to the point where I don't want to argue back and forth with him. It took me a while to get there, but I did get here.
I know, because I've been there with you through all of this, and that's good, and I'm proud of you for that. What I'm saying, the next step that you need to take is you do need to tell people who are obviously trying to shit stir, you need to block them or tell them, hey, just, I'm really trying to disengage with this. And you can assign one person you trust to watch any content that he makes publicly about you. Darius should do the same thing, and to get back to you if there's something that you need to track for, like whatever court stuff you decide that you want to do, if you decide you want to do it. Other than that, you should fully disengage. That would be, obviously, you can do whatever you want. But
Right, but I'm not sitting here trying to ban him from any communities. If I'm not around, and he wants to go on another ICE thing, he can do that.
We know that we don't care about the ICE thing, that's fine. Okay, we're good on that.
Okay.
Okay. Are we all good?
And as far as death threats, I've never sent death threats. He sent death threats to me and on video.
Gotcha.
So.
We got it. Anything else?
I've sent suicidal things, yes.
Okay. We're all good. Good job, guys. Congratulations.
This is yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Peace and love.
Yep.
Bye.
Peace and love all. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, bye. I guess.
Good luck, you.
Don't do it. 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 Just leave.
Dude, how she trying to sue me for stuff she forced on me? I did not want her to pay for my lawyers ever in my fucking life. She unironically forced, literally. I should have signed the fucking papers.
Wait, sure. Darius, did she give you $6,000?
No, this bitch. Unironically, so I was gonna get because I legally, the whole situation was so stupid. I was just I'm just gonna get a public defender and just go to court. And she's like, Darius, I know the lawyers in all of Vegas, so I'm gonna go call them. I'm gonna get you hooked up, bro, and I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna get you all handled. Now she's talking about live committing fraud, about how she's gonna dispute everything. I was like, listen, dude, if you want to pay for it, fine. I really could just go to a fucking public defender and just get like a plea deal or something. I've never been to jail in my life. I never had to deal with any of
I
this
don't know
shit.
what the fuck. We need to work on making our stories way more concise. Did she give you, did she give you money?
She never gave me money. She paid for the lawyers on her end. She did some weird payment plan with them.
Okay, so also, why do we keep saying lawyers?
Sorry,
do you guys
sorry,
have
sorry,
fucking
sorry.
fucking legal teams? She paid.
Destiny, I'm gonna
Sorry. So this is why I hate this bitch. So
Okay, sounds good. Go for it, Gina. Fuck it. Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, okay,
I'm
cool,
motivated.
awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm misspeaking. There's one time she gave me it was $4K for the lawyers. She never gave me $4K. She paid for the lawyers and she's on some payment plan with them. Then there's a $2,000 amount that was for my bail that she gave me to pay for my bail after she got a refund on it or whatever. But I already paid for my bail, but she wanted to just like pay for it to be kind or whatever. I think I told her, because she started spazzing the fuck out. So I should have let her do it, but after I let her like do the lawyer stuff and agree to pay for it, she got on my fucking dick and it was like, I'm getting my money back, I'm getting my money back, nigga, I'm getting my money back, nigga, you gonna pay for this, you gonna pay for this shit. I was like, okay, bitch, listen, I never wanted to do this in the first place. If paying for it gets you the fuck off my hair, I will do it. And then she didn't say anything because I was offering to pay for it, and if I pay for it, she's not gonna fucking get a part of it. So she kept paying for it, and she was just like, nah, actually, I just want to do it to be kind. I just want to be nice to you. I just want to be good. I just want to be a good person to you or whatever. I want to pay back for everything that happened or whatever. And I'm like, okay, listen, I do not give a fuck. Listen, you figure it out. Leave me the fuck alone.
Okay, wait. So like, So who asked for? You never. There are no messages. You asking her. Wait. Hold on. I don't know why you're talking right now. I didn't even finish my question. Okay. You never asked her for money ever?
Never in my life did I ever ask her money for the court stuff. Ever.
Okay. I don't understand. I don't know how to read text messages. I'm retarded, okay? And Xena's only sending me like very, very short ones, so maybe I'm missing things. But like your message to her saying like, send me the $2,000 for my bail as you get money. Out of that, never contact me again. What is that a reference to?
She offered she did offer. She said, I will pay the bail, and the lawyer stuff, whatever. The bail, she wouldn't just send me $2,000. She was like, I'll pay the court fees. So I was like, okay, cool. Go ahead and send me the money, and then don't talk to me again. So I guess that time I asked, but I didn't ask I didn't bring up the idea of paying for it because I already paid for it. I paid for it I paid for my bail as I paid with my own money. I did, and I knew I would get the money back, so it didn't fucking matter.
Okay. So you don't think that? So you never asked her.
Huh?
You never asked her for it.
For the $2K, I guess technically I never started the conversation or gave up the idea of her paying for my bail. Never, not once. The only time I engaged with it was after she already told me hey, I'm gonna pay for this to be kind. So then I told her hey, send me the $2K and leave me the fuck alone. And I think if the dates are there correctly, it should be right after I went to jail, and she felt awful because she was she felt like she was the reason why I went to jail.
Yeah, I feel like this is a bit different. If I remember correctly, in Vegas, what ended up happening was there was a perception that she should pay for the bail because you were the one who ended up in jail, even though both of you guys fucked up. And so essentially you spent time in jail. In exchange, she paid the bail. That was the perception at the time. And obviously you're mad at her. So when you said, hey, pay my fucking bail or whatever, that was because you were upset that you had to spend time in jail. That's, to my knowledge, what was happening. So you did request the money, but it was a request as a result of you having to spend time in jail and her being able to walk around.
Yeah, and it was a request after the idea was brought up by her. I didn't say oh, you're going to start paying for all this stuff for me, whatever. She brought up the idea of doing it because she felt bad, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll just engage in it, whatever. She's going to give me the money, then give me the fucking money. I don't give a fuck. And but I also knew she was broke, so I was when I sent that message, I was really incredibly mad. I didn't expect her ever to actually send the money. She sent it I think a week or two after that. She did not send it immediately after that message. I literally forgot about it until she randomly, after I stopped talking to her, was I'm just going to make amends, and then started paying me the amount. And now she's unironically trying to talk about committing fraud to where she gets her money back because she was hoping that we would get better. It was on hopes. I was I never once I don't know if she's trying to make it sound if I told her she pays for my bail or my lawyers that maybe we could get back together at some point. Never once have I ever in my life said that. There was a lot of weird shit with the lawyer stuff, but the initial thing is she brought it to me. She got the lawyer. I'm pretty sure she Googled Vegas lawyers. I don't think she like knew anybody or had contacts to some weird in-house lawyer. I think she literally just Googled Vegas lawyer and then sent me the place called me and told me to sign some papers or whatever, and that Xena would be taking care of everything. And I was like, okay, I'm fucking retarded and I should have done it. But I was just like, okay, whatever, I don't care, as long as she handles it, it's fine. And then that's when she got mad later on because I didn't want anything. I'm not going to date her again. I had no intention of dating her. I never wanted to date her again afterwards. I think maybe we started talking or whatever, and like she started throwing shit in my face, and I was like, maybe entertaining the idea or something. But then like I was like, at one point I was like, listen, we're not going to talk anymore. I don't want to do anything with you. And then she got like really mad and was like, well, you're going to pay all the lawyer fees. I'm not paying this anymore. And then she started going in her Discord and talking about how like she was going to make me pay or whatever. And I'm like, listen, bitch, I'll pay it. But like you're not going to like do this weird shit where like you pay for everything, you agree to it, and then like try to force me to do anything. It's like weird.
Okay.
Dude.
Then none of this matters then to you, right? You're never going to get served a case. I don't think any lawyer would take this.
I don't think I mean, if she's committing fraud, I have to deal with stuff that still puts me.
What do you mean committing fraud?
She's talking about disputing the payment. She's not talking to lawyers or doing anything. She's going to dispute the payment with her bank, and she's going to say it was scam.
Well, that's all on her though. She's disputing the payment. Yeah. Like that doesn't affect you at all.
Well, the thing is, I had the lawyers call me. So she tried to do this like 4 weeks ago, and I had the lawyer office call me, and they said, hey, Amaris is threatening to like dispute the payments with us, and we don't know like what to do about your case, and my case is actively being worked on. We need to figure it out. And I was like, okay, dude, hello? Oh my god, my shit just went off. Okay, I was like, okay, then I have to like, I said I'll talk to her and figure out what's going on. And I called her and I was like, listen, dude.
Hold on. Stop. Hold on. Okay, stop. Okay, hold on. None of this. Nothing is making sense. Okay.
Sorry. What's not making sense?
Okay. So
she called my lawyer office and tried to threaten. Like
that's what's happening. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
And then I got a call from them, and they told me like, hey, you need to do something about this because if someone's threatening to not make any more payments, we're not going to like work on your case.
Hold on. Wait. Is she threatening to not make additional payments, or is she threatening to
dispute the payments? Because she said, from what she told the office,
okay. How can she, if she's already made the payments, why would it matter if she disputes them?
Because she would ideally, I don't know, because she's claiming that it's a scam. Because I called the lawyer office and I told them to take her information off because they were emailing her like my like case work, and I was like, you don't need to message her any of this.
Yeah, but like, why would? Hold on, I don't understand. They're a law firm. If the bank contacts them and says, hey, there's a disputed payment, they literally can just send the bank like proof of rendered services and it should be fine, no? What is the law firm's exposure?
I guess they should be, but like the problem is just that I don't know how like I don't know what like rights people I just know when you dispute stuff it's like a whole situation. And if she stops the payments afterwards, like that's her own problem, so I'm not really worried about it. I just don't know how disputes work, and if she would win a dispute and say like it was a scam.
Have you talked to your lawyer specifically? Have you specifically talked to your lawyers about this, or your lawyer about this?
Yes, they called me and they told me just to they said I need to figure it out with Amaris, or we have to like work on some sort of payment plan with me. And she said,
wait, figured it out with Amaris?
Xena.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, so are you going to be liable for the payment she's already made?
I don't think I can be because she's on the paper.
Okay, then what does any of this matter? That you're going to make all the payments going forward. It's obviously not going to be her. Then it should be.
I think that would matter is if she's causing issues to the law firm that's working on my case. If that's going to fuck my.
Why can't you just tell your defender or whatever? Say like, hey, this person is no longer covering anything for me. Like if she calls in, like ignore it. I'm going to be making payments from now
on. That's it, but I also don't believe I should be making the payments, honestly, because I'm being like literally like harassed now. I mean, at one point everything was like cool, it was whatever, but I'm literally being like, I think a terrorist is coming after me, so I now don't feel like I should make any of the payments.
What do you mean you don't? Hold on. What do you mean you shouldn't make any of the payments? This is your case.
Yeah, but I didn't have to get, so I didn't want, so I told you I was gonna get a public defender at the start. Xena kind of like started and forced everything on me, and then she said she would just handle it. So now she's like, I can like I said.
Hold on,
I can
wait,
pay
I'm
for it,
so
but-
sorry. If you didn't get any of this like in writing or like an actual formal agreement, unfortunately none of
Well,
this
the
matters.
agreement is the agreement is that Xena's making the payments. There's no agreement that I make the payments on the papers at all.
Well, no, yeah, but I'm saying like you don't have a formal written agreement. You don't have a formal any. Do you even have it in text where she's like, "Yes, I will be paying for all of your court stuff."
Yeah, I mean, unironically, yes, and because she would be on the paper, wouldn't that not be hers responsibility?
What do you mean on the paper? What does on the paper mean?
Like she signed it that she was responsible for the payments. I'm not signed anywhere that I'm responsible for the payments.
I'm sorry. When you say on the paper, do you mean like does she pay a retainer
Like on
or
the legal documents that they would have her sign? Like
yeah, hold on. You're just using a bunch of legal documents paper. Like what paper? Like what are we talking about here? Do you have a picture of what you're talking about?
I'll have to go to my emails. It's like the PDF they send you for like when you're just like signing that you're like authorizing her to make the payments. It's like if she like had a car or whatever, and like she was agreed to make the payments on the car. She doesn't make.
Sure, shoot me an email. Shoot me an email about that.
Okay, I can send you.
I'm waiting. We're waiting right now for it.
Wait, right now?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
You literally should be able to just go into your Gmail and type in the name of your law firm, and it should pop up in like 2 seconds. It should be right there, immediately available to you.
I formatted my PC like 2 days ago, so I'm not signed into anything.
Oh, do you have it on your phone?
Las Vegas. It's not this email.
Oh my god, why is it so fucking AIDS?
Do we like forward it to you?
Justin, I sent you everything.
Ooh, what did she even say? Las Vegas True Paralegal Defensive Group 12-6-23. This is the
Chat, perhaps I'm the dumb one. Could Darius not just stop paying for this legal team and instead just go with the public defender even now? In the
Possibly. I need to see what the paper says, though. I don't know what agreement was signed or what, like...
I'm looking it up. There's like there's like a bunch of like
because I know in a lot of court cases people jumble lawyers around a lot, so I just don't know if he can.
I don't think that's super normal. We're talking like fucking corporate legal law. This is like some crazy shit in terms of like...
I know it's not normal, but what I'm saying is that I know in some cases it's possible. Also, I want it noted that most people, I don't even know, I think it was most people suggested you just went with a public defender because I don't
Probably,
think
yeah.
this
Is there really no like default easy way to get to the settings on an iPhone? Do you have to actually have the retarded fucking icon on your like homepage and then click that like a degenerate fucking knuckle dragging dipshit? There's no way when you drag from any of the corners of the screen that like a settings button would be as like part of the default interface.
You've entered the boom zone.
It's actually such an now I remember I hated this dog shit fucking phone. Oh my fucking god. Sorry.
Crazy.
Drag down and type set retard. Why would I have to search for an app on my phone called settings? Why wouldn't it just be part of like literally the default UI? Am I gonna uninstall it?
Wait, it is a part of the default UI.
Where? Oh, how do you see that? Where?
It's just literally when you open your phone, it's like on the first page by default.
Yeah, so it's like another application. Like you have to open like a settings. Why wouldn't it just be like if I drag from the top? Why isn't it on that menu? Like my Wi-Fi, my Bluetooth, my lock. Like shouldn't there be a settings button right there?
Then there'll be a search bar and then type settings.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm just saying, why wouldn't it be part of like the actual built-in? Like when you drag down like from the top, why wouldn't the settings button be right there?
Because I'm pretty sure when you drag down from the top, that's your most used apps.
No, if I'm dragging down,
stuff?
no, there maybe you can add apps here. Never mind, just forget it. I hate all of you.
Is it not just on your default home screen?
Yeah, it's on your home screen, but those are like apps. Those are applications. Those are programs. It's just cringe. It should just be right. Like you should be able to drag down, like from your settings menu where your like Wi-Fi is, and settings should be right there.
Why don't you just put it in the little hub at the bottom of your most used stuff?
Why would I have the settings thing there? That should be for like phone calls and stuff.
Well, it seems like you're very concerned about being able to easily access settings, so there's
because it's part of the fucking phone. It's called your settings. Why would it not be instantaneously available immediately right on the like a drag down?
Why would it?
That big of an
You realize a
inconvenience for you
drag down
to type
takes
in 3 letters?
a drag down takes more work than just opening the phone and on the home screen it says settings.
I don't care. And also, I don't even know if that's necessarily true because like you should be able to drag down right without even having to unlock your phone.
Why would I want some random fuck who just has my phone to not put in their password to just access
Well,
my
when you
settings?
try to open certain things from that drag down menu, like I think you can turn on the flashlight without unlocking the phone. Yeah, but you just can't access
so
other
therefore
things.
you should get into the settings?
No, you would push the settings thing and then it would ask for an unlock code or a face pick. Stop
Then
making
you have to put
excuses
in the
for
code
iOS.
anyway.
Stop
You
making
have to put in the
excuses for this
code
dog
anyway.
shit. Fucking
You're losing. Take the L.
it's dog shit.
Hold it. You have to put in the
Can't you
code
put
anyway.
settings in your control center?
What is it? That's the thing in the top right? Can you?
Let me look. No.
There you go. I don't even know how to turn on my cell phone. Cellular. It just says set up cellular. I don't want to set it up. I just need to access the fucking menu for it. And the only things I can do are transfer from nearby phone or use QR code. Bro. It's okay. I'll figure it out. My God. What settings? Enter iPhone, Google Fi. Scan the QR code. Where the fuck is the QR code? Do I have to go to add a person?
Wait, are you switching to your iPhone now?
I forgot the new iPhone, but I'm remembering every reason why I fucking hate it.
Oh, let's go.
No, we're not. No one's going. Fuck this shit.
Wait, what is the new iPhone? Is that the 15?
Yeah, I don't even know why I got this shit. I just want to feel cool. Where is the QR code on Google Fi? Where do I find this? QR code, Google Fi. Activate your Google Fi service. Set up Google Fi on iPhone. On your device, download the app. I don't want to. Why can't I just get this QR code? Oh, never mind. Oh my God, I think I found it. Okay. Wait, no, I didn't. With the iPhone, you want to activate Google Fi on, scan the QR code. Oh wait, hold on. On a second device, open this. Oh my God, okay, we're gonna find this. Oh, thank God we're finding it. Oh my God, okay. Darius, where is it?
Dude, I had to go through screenshots or something. The only thing, I'm looking through my email and I typed in Las Vegas Defense Group, and the only thing I have is my Discovery. But
type in go to your email and just type in has :space attachment, and that'll just give you all the emails you have with attachments. That should give you a PDF if you say they send it as a PDF.
It should be a PDF.
Homie's putting colons in the search bar, but can't put an S and an E in the fucking search bar. That goes crazy, bro.
When was TwitchCon? Was it November?
I have no idea.
Late October, I think.
Cellular setup complete. Okay. How many attachment emails are you getting that you got to go month by month?
Shut up, bitch. How about them apples? Dude, do I actually not have it? I'm actually gonna kill myself, bro. I have to restore my computer. Oh, no.
What the fuck?
You get an iPhone so you can FaceTime the maidens? Steven, why'd you get an iPhone? Why'd you make the swap?
I didn't make the swap. I usually carry 2 phones. My last one was an iPhone 11, and then I got this.
Wait,
shit.
really?
Yeah. Well, because
You
if I'm
carry two
if I'm streaming, it's nice to have another phone for like the internet and all that bullshit. Xena,
You made fun of me for having 2 phones. You said that I had nefarious.
because you don't
purposes.
need 2 phones, and I am nefarious. Okay.
I'm happy that you have an iPhone that you use now.
I'm not gonna use it. I just need to have it so I look cool.
Well, last time I was there, I was scared when I left, and Androids don't have share your location
I
features.
sent you the PDF.
You can literally, Xena, you sent me a local link on your file system. I cannot click this. It does not work on my computer. You have to click and drag the PDF into the fucking thing to do this.
No, I have to call the police if...
You don't have a copy of this agreement?
I thought I did. It's probably in my, like, if I restore my computer, it's there. Dude, I had everything organized in like a really dysfunctional way, and then I formatted my PC because I wanted to play Tekken.
I don't know why you keep saying formatted my PC. This was an email. You got an email. It's electronic mail. It doesn't exist on your PC.
It might not be. Listen, it might not be an email then, I guess, or I don't. It should be an email. It should be an email. You're right.
If they didn't, if it's not email, what did they send a carrier pigeon? What is the?
Dude, I just don't see it. I don't see it, dude. There was a weird thing where like Xena was getting like all the messages for fucking the court stuff, but like I definitely got this email because I had to sign something. I knew I had to sign something, so I signed it. That pretty much said that, hey, I'm authorizing Xena to do this, and then that's how it all went. And I could. She said she sent it to you, so if she sent it to you,
okay, I got it. Okay.
Is that it?
Damn, how much is this case gonna cost?
4,000. It costs 4,000.
Okay.
And she agreed to do monthly payments of 500 or something.
Did they? Hold on. Do you know? Are they saying that's what it's going to cost, or is that the retainer?
He doesn't know.
Listen, I asked them, just is she handling the payments and she has everything handled on her end? That's what I asked them, and they were like, "Yep, this is all but her. All we need is you to just give her the permission to do it."
It's the retainer, and it could cost more. It is the retainer. I sent you the PDF,
Gotcha.
and then there's
Okay.
obviously more
Okay,
interaction.
cool. All right.
Got you. That's why I sent you the screenshots of him saying he'll pay me $400 a month until it's over. And I sent you the screenshot of him originally saying you have to pay the $2,000. Good night.
Okay. How much has she paid of this?
I think she paid like 2 months.
So she's paid $2,800.
I think it's been like 2 or 3 months or whatever.
Okay. My guess would be, and you should ask them, okay, since they're a literal fucking law firm, my guess would be whatever payments she's made already are gone, okay? Those are gone from her credit card. They've been authorized. It's whatever, okay? So,
yeah.
Number one. But number two, okay, this agreement says that if she stops making payments, that you're going to lose your legal representation.
Yeah.
So if you want to continue with this group, and if you want to capitalize on the money that she's already spent, you should tell them, hey, we need to do a new payment plan. We need to do a new authorization because the last person no longer wants to pay.
Okay. I'd rather just drop it and then...
Rather drop what?
Like the lawyer. I didn't want the lawyer in the first place.
Do you have... Is there like an open case against you in Nevada or whatever?
So right now what's happened is... this is what I know so far. I know right now that I have to do some I have to like do classes. I have to take like impulse control classes. But as long as I do impulse control classes, I have a checkup date in July to make sure that I've been taking my impulse control classes.
Okay, what is your, in terms of like your legal status, are you on like a deferred fucking thing? Have you already like pled? Did you talk to like a person that like gave you a deal?
We've already pled guilty.
Oh, okay. So you pled guilty to something, and I imagine that in exchange, the prosecutor said you have to do these particular things so that your guilty plea for the. I'm guessing you pled guilty to something lesser. What did you plead guilty to?
No, we pled guilty to what it was because we wanted to avoid like the whole thing with Xena going to jail.
Wait, what do you mean you pled? So okay, so you got arrested for a particular charge, right?
I got arrested for misuse of 911.
Okay, and then they charged you with that crime, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then you went to court and you pled guilty to that crime.
The lawyers went to court and they pled guilty with. They just argued for me. Yes.
Can you enter a plea? Can you actually enter a guilty or innocent plea without being physically at court? Can your lawyer enter a plea for? You might be able. I don't know. But okay, so your lawyer went to court.
Why people lying? People trolling. Like, it wasn't a domestic dispute. Well, the charge was. I mean, the situation was that I called the police for the domestic dispute because I wanted Xena.
Wait, I don't know what. None of this has to do with domestic anything, right? I'm imagining. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Like false calling 911 is probably a criminal charge, right? Like a misdemeanor or some bullshit, right? I hope it's a misdemeanor, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a misdemeanor.
Okay, so you had a misdemeanor charge. Your lawyers went to court for you. They pled guilty to it, to the charge that you got, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then, so why do you have to do anything else now?
So they have to do there's a court date in July. I don't think there is anything else. I think the rest is just Xena paying for the amount that was.
Wait, what did you just say about like you have to go volunteer? What other?
I have to do an impulse control class, and then they have to do a checkup in July. I have to read the.
Why do you have to do an impulse control class? I don't understand that. What does that mean?
Because it's to lessen it's like to show that a good faith, so that way I don't have to do any jail time or pay any fines.
Why would you even hire a private lawyer if you were gonna plead guilty? That's such a waste of money. You could have just gotten a private defender.
Listen, I'm right there with you. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get a public defender and call it a day. But she wanted to prove that she has connects and she knows that can get me off of this scot free. So and it didn't happen at all. They literally the lawyer literally called me and said,
"Did she lawyer rape you? Like, were you not able to say no? You can't stand up for yourself?"
I've never been in any sort of legal trouble in my life, and then she was just offering to go ahead and do everything for me. So I was like, "Listen, dude, I don't know what to do here. If you're gonna do it, go ahead." I should have done this smarter, dude. I understand. I do retarded shit. Fucking fuck you, dude. All I'm saying is that like she is a fucking felon. She's been to jail. She's had to deal with this shit. I was like, "Listen, dude, she's the only person offering me fucking help." I fucking said, "Listen, take it, dude. I'll just fucking say whatever." And then I'm eating my own ass because I should have just fucking ignored. I should have blocked this woman after everything happened, and then just
I don't care about anything in the past, but you should like figure out like what is the status of your current shit right now.
Status right now is that I have to do impulse control classes and just show that I'm going in order for them not to fine me or give me any jail time.
Okay. Do you have to do that like in Nevada?
I have to do that online. They give me a link to some like impulse control stuff. I just have to show up a couple times.
Have you already done that, or is it scheduled for the future?
I just have to do it before the checkup, which is in July. So
okay, so then your court shit should be completely done, right?
Relatively, yes.
Okay, then why do you care about it? I don't even know what we're talking about then.
Right now, what's going on is that it sounds like she's threatening to dispute the payment.
Wait, but okay, hold on. She can do that, but that's between her and the law firm now. I don't know why that would be between you and the law firm. If somebody else agreed to do the payments and then they did it, and now she wants to dispute them, can the law firm come back on you for that? That's between her and them. I don't know how you're involved at all at this point now.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't know. I just know that they called me like when she threatened to do this again 3 weeks ago, and was talking about committing fraud, and she was trying to say that she thinks they're scammers. She was like saying, "I think you guys are scammers. I don't think you guys are real people." And then she was like threatening to dispute it.
Okay, they probably called you. My guess is because they have your number, but say, "Hey, the person responsible for the payments is this." Just give them her number, and then you're done, right?
Yeah, that would be, I guess.
Because I'm guessing it sounds like you didn't sign anything about paying them, right? Did you?
No, that whatever she sent you was all that.
All she sent me was an authorization, a credit card authorization. So I don't know what was signed. So be careful, right? Because I might be giving you bad advice because you might have signed some fucking thing that says like, oh yes, like she's my like copay basically, or she's co-signing this, which means both of you would be held liable. There wasn't. But if she was the only one that said that she agreed to pay and she was the only one, but if you signed some retainer agreement or something saying that like ultimately at the end of the day I'm responsible for making sure you get your funds, blah 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 blah, then you might be on the hook. But if you don't have any of that fucking paperwork, then.
I talked to them about it. I had to double check and get the papers from them, but
okay. Listen, I can't be your dad.
Yeah,
okay, it's not. Hold on, just to be clear, stop. It's not when you keep saying I talked to them. Okay, they're trying to get money, right? So you don't want to talk to them because they're just going to say whatever the fuck they can to make you pay, right? You might not be legally on the hook for anything. If you are going to talk to them, at least ask them that. Am I legally on the hook for this? Or what happens if I don't pay, right? And if they say, well, it's going to go to collections or some shit, well, if Xena's the one on the name, if she's the one that signed for the whatever loan or payment plan or whatever, then that's all on her. But if they'll say whatever the fuck to you if they think you're some retard, and it sounds like you might be on the phone, who will just pay them money because they just say it. But if you didn't sign anything agreeing to pay them, then why the fuck,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. I think I from what I remember and what I looked at when I was in the paper, it was just an authorization form to let her.
Okay, you should be really careful with that. From what I remember, you should get the thing that you signed.
I will. I'm gonna call the place. I have to do it. I'll do it.
Okay, but be careful when you call because they're gonna say shit like you need to pay and you have to do this and blah 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 blah. And what you should say is like, oh, just send me the forms or whatever. Can you please send me what the thing I signed or whatever. And if you really do have to pay, then they'll send you exactly what you signed showing it. But if they talk some shit like, well, your friend paid and you really should pay, you need to pay, we need our money, blah blah blah. That's a lot different than am I legally liable or am I financially liable if I don't give you your money for this. If you didn't sign shit, then it's not your whatever.
Yeah. No, and okay, so if we're being serious enough for advice, so she's doing this weird thing now where she's like, I'm going to, I have proof of you agreeing to pay me back. I mean, I have proof of her saying she doesn't want the money. She just wants to do a nice thing. Like, and then just telling me she's not going to do it anymore.
Sure, literally none of this matters. Okay, she's gonna go to a lawyer and she's gonna say, "Hey, I agree to pay this thing for this guy, and now he's not giving me the money back." The first question the lawyer is gonna ask is gonna say, "Who is this person?" And then she's gonna say, "Ex-boyfriend." And then the lawyer's gonna roll his eyes, and the lawyer's gonna say, "Does she have do you have absolute concrete proof that this was you? He was gonna pay you the money back, or that you were doing this, and you was gonna loan blah blah blah?" And then she's gonna talk a lot and say, "Well, I have this blah 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 blah." And then he's gonna realize oh, it's a jilted ex who wants money back because they bought something or they gave something to somebody that didn't work out, and you say, sorry, there's probably no case here. That's 99%. That's what's going to happen. Okay, if it doesn't, then you get served with some shit. Then you get legal representation. You go from there. But
okay, and then ignoring that as well.
There's literally no point unless somebody actually serves you with some shit.
One last thing is like a Zelle payment. So I paid for my bill, did everything on my own. She wanted to be nice and she wanted to pay.
Okay, who cares? You don't need to worry about any of that. It's her. The onus on her to file a case.
Okay. I guess.
Until she's done that, who the fuck cares? Don't worry about it. It's not on your shit. Wait if she talks to a lawyer and then what?
Dispute happen. I never had a dispute happen, like even through PayPal or anything like that. So I don't know how it's like.
What do you mean a dispute?
Well, if she disputes with her bank that a Zelle.
Who cares?
Let's say fraud. Well, what if they take the money out of my
do that?
account?
Otherwise, people would be constantly doing that to get out of paying stuff. Like
well, no. Wait, hold on, wait. You can do that. Wait, what does Zelle have to do with any of this?
Because when I paid for my bail, she tried to pay me back for me paying my bail. She tried to pay me for me having to pay my bail, like $2,000 through Zelle. But she did it in like small payments, like $500. So I'm assuming what she's trying to say she's going to do now is she's going to dispute all of those payments through Zelle. And then I'm imagining how disputes work is they just take money out of your account and ask questions later. So I would have to deal.
So she's going to dispute in Zelle giving you money.
Yes.
It's really hard to dispute Zelle payments, by the way. It's like nearly impossible.
Yeah, I've never seen Zelle pay. I know if it was like Cash App, I'd be like, okay, like that's gonna be frustrating. But it's like, it's.
Yeah, I don't think you can dispute. I don't know that much, so I'm just talking shit. But like, I don't know, because if that was the case, then I feel like people get scammed on Zelle and shit all the time. And if it was easy to dispute it, you just dispute it, right? But I don't know if you can dispute Zelle shit, because you're not like at credit card shit at this point. I think Zelle is usually transfers directly from a bank, isn't it? Or can Zelle do credit card shit?
Zelle is through bank.
Right, actually, it wouldn't even matter because they'd be charging the credit card to Zelle and Zelle would transfer. Yeah, just ignore, block around everything. Nothing's gonna happen. Yeah.
That's what I figure. It's just like I said, it's like again with the games where it's like trying to like make it so that way I have to interact with her. Like she's talking about suing for this situation. I'm like, dude, you agreed to all this stuff. It sucks that you're in this situation. I feel for you.
Sure. But, okay. Like, yeah. But like the reason why she did it is also because you kind of like hung this over her head. You like teased her with it, right?
Teased her. I never once was like, oh, you paid my money. You paid my money. I don't talk about this. She does that.
No, but when you're saying things like, well, you get therapy, maybe in the future we can chat again, and blah 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 blah, like.
When everything happened, she was very remorseful and she was trying to pay a bunch of stuff to be nice, and I fucking took the bait, and I eventually was just like, yeah, like maybe if like things get better, we can like maybe attempt talking again, because it was just like she was trying to like be better. She was trying to like make efforts, but again, I'm fucking retarded. I should have just blocked this bitch and realized that she was just trying to be.
You understand that's probably why she was trying to pay the court shit for you, is because she was hoping that she'll get something in the future for it, like you.
Yes, I know. Which would I understand. I thought I understand that now more than anything. I should have entertained it. And I dude, I have the fucking money. I have a stick sponsorship. I don't fucking care. Like, Kelly Jane, kill yourself, you ugly, retarded, nasty bitch. You're in chat going like, broke ass, fucking kill yourself. I have the money to pay it. It's out of principle. Like right now, it's like, dude, you agreed to do this stuff I didn't have to do. I wanted to just go to Vegas, get a public defender, and call it a fucking day. But like, this motherfucker, like again, like was just like, oh, like go ahead and do this. And
but aren't you pushing 30? Like, you can only claim ignorance up to a certain point. Like, you have to be responsible for
dude, I'm saying, yeah, it sucks that I'm in this situation. I agreed to have this girl do this, but that's like she made the plans to pay it. It was her thing. So I'm like, when I'm getting like harassed with it, it's just weird. I don't know why I'm like. I understand, yeah, dude. You can't just like be pushed. What the dude? Were you trying to own me?
But with your track record, like it's not like things were all handy dandy between the two of you before this happened. Like you're in this situation because of your relationship. So why, in your brain, would you think it's an okay thing to agree to let her be involved in your legal representation at all in any way?
Because she has, and I already told you, she has a way of manipulating, and I fucking fall for it. I shouldn't do this. I should have understood this at the start. I should have figured it out. Yes, I should have. I fell for it. Yeah. What do you want me to fucking say? Like I fell for the manipulation in games. Like I shouldn't have fucking thought like, okay, well, this woman obviously does feel remorse because this was a really situation. I've never in my life been in jail, and a woman that's talking about how she feels genuine remorse, trying to make changes, trying to talk about how she's going to do this and this, trying to enroll herself in therapy. I was like, okay, maybe this is a girl that I did love and care about, and I did want to be in a relationship with. But now after seeing what's happened, after I've tried to distance myself healthily from her, and well, not healthily, but whatever. But after I tried to distance myself from her, I see what's happened and she's reacted. I know that was never going to happen. If I could go back in time, I would have just fucking got a public defender, blocked this woman, and never talked to her again, and just let her harass me and eventually get bored and maybe end it. But instead, I engage with it. I keep her having fuel, and I fucked up badly. But what does that mean? I have to just like suffer now? Like what is it like? Like your response is just like literally just trying to bait. Like what are you trying to get at? Like, do you think I don't understand this?
You can sit here and whine about it, or you can try to figure out.
I understand what I caused. I understand what I've caused. What are you trying to get? Are you just trying to like kick me? Like what's your? I want to know what your goal is.
Because it just sounds like you're here like complaining and whining, and when you should
having a conversation, you retard spurg. I'm going back and forth. Like I'm having a conversation. I was having a conversation about a situation. You just want to talk. You literally just love hearing yourself talk. Fuck off.
So, do you regret unfollowing him now, Anna? I'm sure.
No.
Like, dude, how do you think you're funny? You're not a comedian, Kelly. You're not like nothing. Dude, you just stop. Why are you here? You've been exiled from the League of Legends community. You've been exiled from everywhere you've been because you do this weird sexual assault shit. Why the fuck are you here?
Darius is completely lost his fucking mind again. I see. That didn't last long. All from saying, she unfollowed you on
I'm sorry.
Twitter.
I do feel bad.
That's the only reason.
Because you have a fucking 20 IQ, and so yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Was that an own? What was that? What do you just say? If you have a 20 IQ, dude, you haven't lived. Never mind. You're in this Discord call. You're in Destiny's Orbit Discord call, hanging out with Jay Silke afterwards, and you think you're smarter than me? You think you're smarter than me?
She probably
would not pay $6,000 to plead guilty. I know that for damn sure.
I would pay $6,000 right now to get you the fuck out of this call and kill yourself online.
Hey, actually, people pay a lot of money and go through their lawyers and take bad deals because the American legal system is fucked. And people are scared of jail, they're scared of prison, they're scared of police, and they'll accept all kinds of bad deals just to get it to go away. So as soon as it's like, hey, you just have to plead this is what the record's going to look like, it's not going to be that bad, people would take the deal. There's a reason that the U.S. has such a high
conviction rate. But it wasn't between him and the lawyers. It was between him and Xena, and he let Xena hire a private lawyer. That's on him.
If you want to go to that part, yes, but as far as taking the deal, there's a reason people do it, especially once lawyers are involved.
Wait, just to be clear, there was no deal taken. He just pled guilty.
If there wasn't even...
Oh, yes, good point, Steven. Yes, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
People will listen once lawyers are involved. Is that better?
Maybe.
I can't tell. Are we memeing or not?
Like, no, I was being serious.
Okay, I was going to say, because Lycan's 100% right. When Darius was going through that legal trouble, he was just bugging and stressed about whether or not he was going to get time. Like, that's what he was doing.
I'm sorry, you're a fucking hood rat monkey that probably deals with this shit all the time. I don't fucking know about this shit. When I got arrested and they're talking about misdemeanor shit, all this shit, nigga, I have a clean record. Surprisingly, maybe you think I'm like this unhinged monkey or whatever. I just tell people to kill himself. That's the extent of it goes. I've never been in this situation in my fucking life. I don't know what the fuck was going to happen to me. I thought originally I was going to take Xena to jail for domestic abuse. I thought I was going to fucking put her in jail for that. But it switched because I'm a fucking dumb retard simp that decided to take the fucking fall. And I didn't get to do what I fucking wanted in the first place. I had to do this other weird shit. I have to lie to fucking people, lie to fucking the courts about what the fuck happened, so that way everyone's fucking squared, and I'm taking the least that's kind of the least repercussions that can fucking happen for that woman for no fucking reason. So yeah, I fucked up.
To be fair, it was mutually beneficial. Your decision.
Mutual beneficial, dude. I swear to God, I would have preferred to.
I know what you mean.
We had more beneficial for her.
Yeah. Obviously, she would have gotten the worst end of it, probably.
I started an OnlyFans.
Really?
Yeah, liking cooks.
Full nude?
Not yet. I will do full nude if I get 10,000 subs a month, which is obviously it's like, what? That's insane, liking. Well, yeah, I'm also not showing my hog and ruining career prospects outside of this place. So
yeah. No.
You gotta leave something to the imagination anyway, liking.
True.
Probably better for you anyway.
Yes, but liking cooks 50% off the first 100 subs. Oh, and the whole point to sub there is either A, if you like my lewds, I'll take more of them, but B, I am going to post my recipes there first. And if you don't want the lewds, just the foods, you can go to Patreon.
What do you want me to do, nigga? Yeah, she's fucking retarded. It wasn't my choice. It wasn't my, okay, yeah, sure, it was my choice to let this nigga do it. But this bitch acts like she knows what the fuck she's talking about. She's like, dude, I should have realized when she went to jail, but this bitch doesn't know anything about lawyers. But I don't know anything. I don't know, dude. Dude, did you learn this shit in high school? Like, what am I supposed to know about?
Who's he even arguing with?
No, Darius, who are you talking to?
My fucking demons, man.
There is a kind of like an idea floating around that he's just a retard for accepting private.
She's saying it. She's like, I never paid 6K. Bitch, first off, I didn't pay 6K. It's 4K. And then second off, like, well, dude, like, what? How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? Like, what do you want me to do? I can't out-debate them.
Demon Slayer that's always complaining.
What?
I think it's fair to say that it would probably be more reasonable.
You're not even funny. Go away, dude. Fuck me. You suck. You f***ing suck. I hate you.
Are you arguing with like Xena in the chat or something? Who are you arguing against right now?
Darius, hello?
Steven, will you play Minecraft? I mean, you're watching it still, right? Like, why don't you just boot it up, baby? I'll get a server going.
I'll start playing in March, okay?
Yeah?
Maybe.
Say the word, man. I'll make it happen.
Why don't you play Power World?
Because that game is gonna fall off in 2 weeks. I know it will. They always do.
Ooh.
Yeah, but capitalize on the hype now. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, me, well-known video game streamer, definitely where I'm, getting my butter for my bread now.
Yeah, Factorio and shit. Yeah.
I'm sorry, the guy who does not play games. Yeah, like he didn't win like a StarCraft challenge. Was that it? I that must have never happened because
he came back just to show people he was the most. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to be ableist.
Yeah, you are being ableist and a bully. Hold on, apparently people are saying somebody is. What am I getting linked here?
The streamer man's fans.
And it's funny though, the fact that.
Oh, they're Kelly clips. Okay. Wow, Matt Hickey, thanks for tier 5 sub, buddy.
You don't really like Darius like that, and you're the only one that's actually saying, like, just if you want to be with someone, try to make it work. Like, just stop listening.
Well, also both of you seem to want to be together. I know I don't
really have gone any better, could it?
His biggest fan, but I also don't. I also find the advice of telling people to break up to be utterly worthless because that's what does that do? That's not helpful for anyone. Like, you tell people I've seen people in the most toxic relationships of my life beating each other up, and you can say, yeah, you should break up. Do they fucking? No, they don't fucking listen. As far as I can tell, the relationship's not abusive.
What is it? What am I saying? I said that's why it couldn't have gone any better, could it? More into.
But now I sympathize.
Like,
what is this?
The voice of like a small dog, but like not in a bad way. Like, does that make sense?
It doesn't.
Could
you elaborate?
Dog. More.
All right, are we good in here? Are we anything else?
Oh, did you mute the whole thing?
I muted for a second.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I got nothing else. I was hoping this would have ended an hour ago.
Well,
All right, everyone. That's the signal. We gotta get out. Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
This was supposed to have ended 3 times already.
We'll go back to looping on this in about 2.5 hours, guys.
Yep,
See you then.
absolutely.
Did Stardust actually say anything the entire time she was in it?
Is she here now? Wait, was Stardust here?
She was.
Okay. How you doing, Relly?
I'm actually
Like, you're gonna expect me, this fucking little chihuahua retard is gonna go on his stream, Xena's gonna go on, and you guys are just gonna expect me to shut the up and let this bitch talk. Like, you guys are asking for so much for me.
Okay, Justicle's not gonna let her talk. The last time that she was DMing both me and him mid-stream, we were not reading her fucking DMs, okay? Nah.
Sorry, I joined
I'm in a
specifically.
domain expansion, bro. It's over for me, dude. It's so over, dude. Oh.
I just wanted to say, Darius, you should probably not admit to things like lying in court on stream. I feel like that's a really dumb.
Are you giving advice right now? You want me to give you some advice, Stardust?
Okay.
I would love to give you some advice right now. Do you want to hear some?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, dude.
No, I'm not going to do that because I'm a grown man and I'm not going to do that.
Are you? Are you a grown man?
I'm a grown man and I've moved past it. I'm not going to do that. Stardust,
me,
cool.
Dude.
Thanks for the information.
Wow, I didn't know.
There you go. She's trying to bait you right now, Darius. Good job. She's trying to bait you, and you're taking a high road. Good job.
I came in to say something nice, okay? Relatively nice. I didn't even insult
Nah, she's got snark.
right?
She's got snark. You can
No.
tell.
Yeah, I have it now. Yeah.
Hey, hold on. I disconnected there, and then Darius started talking shit about my stream as if he wasn't the one who came on first. Xena did not come on first. Darius came on first and started talking shit about Xena.
Dude,
so you want to talk about looping? You want to talk about people holding you off the stream? You joined and started talking about it of your own free will.
So alpha
fuck
male,
you.
dude. I'm so soppy, you retard. Dude, all I'm saying is that what's going to happen is I'm going to have to like control myself in the next 2 hours because it's going to be a topic of conversation on your stream trying to bait this shit out. It's just going to be annoying, dude.
No, it's not. It's not going to be a topic. Okay? It's going to be okay. You know what? I'll fight for you, Darius, okay? If Xena comes up, I'll start fucking singing and just behaving like a retard, okay? So you don't have to worry. I got your back, brother. You're fine.
Listen, bro.
Wait, just to be clear, you should just be a fucking adult, and if Xena comes up on JSU,
I know. Listen,
you just do your own fucking shit. Just play some Tekken, bro. You just bought it.
Dude, yes. Dude, do you have Tekken? Do you have Tekken yet?
I ain't got Tekken. I ain't
Can
paying
someone
that.
please buy really Tekken, bro, so we can play? Steven, we play Tekken, please. If you play Tekken, I will just sit there. We can just play all night tonight.
He's not going to play
Nothing
fighting
but
games.
Tekken,
You're
please.
talking to the wall, brother, okay?